her screaming at a police officer and she got shot. There was another guy who had like stolen a car and got on a police chase and he got shot. And they both made like crazy looking faces. And even in my Discord, I had like the proof to show like I was making a face joke about them. And I posted that, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Kirsha wants all black people to die." And I was like, "What? Where did I say that?"
So do you? I guess for people watching, that is one of the weirder things about VTubing that I have noticed because there are a lot of independent people, but a lot of them kind of group under an umbrella of a corporation, and usually these are
Yeah.
like foreign companies. And like I haven't seen anything like that on YouTube since like MCM days back, when YouTubers there was no direct monetization, so you had to go through a company to get advertisements.
Yeah.
So you had like one or two companies controlling like everybody because they wanted ad revenue. Like, why is that the way it is in VTubing? Why are people all falling under the umbrella like two or three different foreign companies?
Well, the big VTubing companies are Hololive and Nijisanji,
Sure.
and there were obviously other VTubers before that. Like I can't remember names off the top of my head, but you had like Kizuna AI, and you had the other four horsemen of VTubing before that. But Hololive and Nijisanji are the two big companies, and so when VTubing sort of came to the West, it was like sure you could try to be independent, but if you have a VTuber company, you're going to be more successful. You're going to have, the branding of the company behind you. You're going to be more successful. And so English companies started popping up, and some of them have been successful, but a lot have been very scammy, reminiscent of the MLM stuff that were for YouTubers back in the day.
Right.
And there still is that sort of I need a company to be successful. There are still VTubers who have like very successful communities themselves and still decide to go into a company after that. And I don't know what the contracts look like because I'm not in a company. But personally, I feel like if you build your brand and you're doing well as an indie and you can maybe get like a contracted manager, which is what I have, he goes and gets sponsors for me and I pay him a commission based on the sponsor. But I wouldn't want to give up a percentage of my income that I make to a company because it could be anywhere from like a 20% split to a 50% split.
Holy
And
shit, you guys are paying Steam levels of fucking shit. Like
yeah,
when developers put their stuff up on like Steam or even any of these other platforms, really aside from like Epic, I think it's like a 30% cut.
yeah, so it depends on what specifically it is. So I think sometimes companies will structure it as like, okay, for merchandising, we as the company are doing almost everything. So you're going to get like a 2% to, I think is the lowest I've heard. And I think 10% is like the highest I've heard for companies. I could be wrong. Again, I'm not in one. And then there's like, when you get super chats on YouTube, YouTube will take the 30%, your company will take like another 10 to 30%, and you're left with whatever's after that.
Oh my God, this is
Yeah,
poverty
yeah,
level. How the fuck are you guys? Okay, because maybe I get that with like the television appearances and the merchandising deals because I've seen that with the amount of money that people are making, or at least the amount of exposure they're getting.
yeah.
But that's a lot of fucking money, 30 to 50%. I'm actually kind of shocked by the amount of percentage that the managers are getting or these companies are pulling in.
Yeah, it'll just depend on everyone's contract. It could be different, right? Like some companies will be like, okay, you guys can keep 100% of all of your super chats and donations, but when it comes to merchandise, you're going to get even less and the company will take a bigger cut. It'll just all depend on what the company is, what they're offering. And I think the only company that was really, really transparent with what their percentages were was Idle Corp, and they were an Israeli-owned VTuber company
Oy
that
vey.
I
Yeah.
actually, yeah, oy vey.
VTubers,
Israel almost became
of
my greatest
course,
ally. I
they
did
take a
sponsored
cut. They're
watch-alongs for
pimps.
them, and I was talking
VTubers
about
is
management
OnlyFans for
conditions with them as
pedophiles.
well.
That's
Because
just
I
the
don't think my
reality.
brand fits under a company. I wouldn't want other girls to get backlash for like the shit that I say. So I would only really
I
want to
wasn't
have a
muted. I
contracted
just,
manager kind of situation.
I had nothing to say.
Wow. Okay, so given the amount of money that these companies are making, does that lead you to suspect that maybe like the hit that kind of came after you because you were starting to gain an audience, you were getting more and more.
Yeah, do we
Not
want to see the chat?
You were starting to kind of branch out
Hold on.
and
Let me
attract
turn some
brand
of these
deals like the
beezers
Crime
off.
Boss thing and other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like a mutual exposure kind of thing. Do you think that these big companies saw you as like a threat to the pool and were like, we need to knock her down a few pegs so we can get more of the money she's taking up from us?
I really doubt
Wow,
that because I
she's
mean, there's way more
based
successful
fighting
indies
back
than me. Like
against
if you look at Fillion or Shy
the
Lily or
evil
like Bow the
VTuber
Whale, they all
corpos.
get higher viewership than
You
I
know
do. They're
what? I
less
say
controversial than I
good.
am. They
Abuse
make a
these
ton
people.
of
These
money.
people are
And
animals.
Cinder as well was somebody else who was in the
Abuse
news
them.
recently
Treat them like
because
shit.
she was practicing,
That's
the
what
it's
they
just
deserve.
business kind of thing,
Oh,
where
well,
she would
see,
backstab people.
well, with like Cinder, I did hear a little bit about that. So wasn't Cinder basically running around kneecapping people to keep them in house so they wouldn't like go out elsewhere or get too popular?
7,800 watching.
So
Jim,
she
last
was
one you
friends
hit
with a
like
bunch of people,
10K,
and they all used,
12K.
similar artists because once you get like really large in VTubing,
PPP
you
and
obviously wanna go to
Josh
the very well-known
won?
artists, and you get very good models, very good
Excuse
rigging.
me?
You don't have to worry about people scamming you quite as much, except for Bao. Unfortunately,
Excuse
she seems
me?
to get scammed very often, and it's very
These
sad.
are
And
the
I feel bad
people.
for her.
These are his
But,
his
Oh,
fellow
that's
conspirators.
What's Bow's contact information? I got a hat deal for this person.
It's a triumvirate.
Don't take
It's a
advantage
defense
of the whale.
shield.
She just wants inflation.
These people are
pornography.
all part of the
We can
same
put that on a hat.
uniparty.
You know what I'm saying? I'll figure out a way to make that work.
The Ethan Bowberry and
There
Yeah, John Smith. Oh, Kiwi
There-
Farms won.
there's
Josh
some-
has a
I don't know. I
VTuber
forgot
board
where I
on
was
the
going with
Kiwi
this. That
Farms.
happens often.
Exactly. Josh
Well,
didn't
yeah, no,
win.
I just brought up
The
it's like
casino
it's like
didn't
an offshoot
win.
thing. So, okay. So this starts. You don't really know exactly
God.
who started it, but
I didn't even
Yeah.
want
they're
to
kind of
fucking
gunning
stream
for
this,
you,
but
and
I'm
it
so
starts to
tired. I'm
kind of
too
pick up
tired to play
momentum.
games.
But
I was
this
just
fucked with your
slaving.
money. This fucked with your
Slaving
ability
outdoors.
to do what you do.
And I wanted to watch this,
Yeah,
so I figured
it
might
was
as well
really unfortunate
snipe it.
because like I had all these people suddenly believing a bunch of shit about me that wasn't true. And like I probably overshare on stream compared to other
Really?
people, you know.
Like
So
how
a
you
lot of
shared that
my
you're a
growing up was
pedophile and you
known,
enjoy
and I've never
lolicon.
been shy about talking about how my mom kind of abandoned us for a few weeks. Like I thought she was going to the grocery store and she didn't come home, so I was like, okay, maybe she got drunk at a bar, and I'll see her in
Well,
a few
that doesn't
days.
surprise me.
But
Wait,
after,
she
like,
really did that? Like the actual, I'm going to go get milk, but never came back.
Yeah, she
That's
did that
actually
all the time.
kinda
She would go
sad.
get drunk and then, either
That's
get
actually
arrested while
sad.
she was out.
You
or
know,
just,
how
like,
many
stay at
of
a
these
friend's
people
place and
were
come back a few days
created
later and be
by,
like, oh, sorry, I was out drinking with friends.
you know,
Oh, brutal.
a
Yeah, you know,
terrible
that's,
family life? We know
that's
Josh
wonderful.
Moon
But
was in
at one
part
point,
created by
she
that.
was gone for
That's
like a week
sad,
and finally
actually.
called and was like, hey, I drove to North Carolina. I lived in Massachusetts, by the way, at this point. So she drove from Massachusetts to North Carolina for reasons unbeknownst to me, even as a child. And she was like, I met a guy at a bar and I'm bringing him home with me. I can't wait for you to
Oh,
meet.
that's
So
fucked.
she was gone for like two or 3 weeks total. And she finally comes home and this guy walks in. He's not wearing a shirt and he has SS tattooed over his heart and he has multiple swastika tattoos.
Oh
Yo.
my god, a Sweetie Squad member.
I know, Sweetie Squad. Back
Was
in
he a
the day.
troon? If he was a
So she
troon,
dated
then
him for
definitely
probably
a
about
Sweetie
decade,
Squad
and
member.
He was not a good person.
I thought
And
you
he
were gonna.
also-
I thought you were gonna lean into that. Like she dated him for like a week, but
This is
a decade.
fucked.
Oh no! Yeah, a decade. Not
Whoa,
only did she date him for a
base
decade,
Daddy
he
Jim
convinced her
signaling to
get
Nazis.
swastika
He's so
tattoos, and
back.
She also got the SS
Based.
tattoo over her heart with his initials because she's crazy. And I was like, Mom, why are you getting swastikas tattooed on you? You literally rented out my bedroom
Holy
to a large
shit,
black
is
man.
this
I don't
real?
understand. And even to
What?
this day, like she hasn't been dating him in a long time. But the last time she lied about killing
She's
herself,
renting
I
a
found
room to
out
a
that
black
she was
man while
cheating
also
on
getting
her
SS
weed-dealing
tattoos?
husband with the Nazi. Because my brother let it loose that she likes to pretend that she's bedridden, but when the weed guy goes to work,
Are you like
she'll
the?
get up and go fuck the Nazi.
Your life is like
She's
the American
bedridden
version of
to
the
the
Transformers
weed
movies.
man,
What the
so
fuck
she's
am I
like
listening
Jim.
to?
She like
Yeah,
tells
that's why I
everybody
don't have
that
any
she's
VTuber
bedridden,
lore,
and
because I
then
wouldn't
it
be able
just
to
is like
remember
doing
it, and I
jumping
think my life is
jacks
actually
and
just enough.
Holy shit! In one
What?
paragraph, you went from her neo-Nazi boyfriend to the black guy she dealt drugs with living in there, and there's a prison trip and drug and
this is
wanderings around the country.
so Kirsch is
a
just
typical
admitting
week in my
she's
house.
white trash, and
Yeah,
it's sad.
I'm
Like
I'm
it's
throwing a
sad
lot
that
of
people have to
information
be
at you at
raised in
once,
these
but there's a
environments.
lot
It
of
is,
mom lore
you
when it
know,
comes
it's a
to me. My
real
mom was
shame
not a
that
good
that
person,
Kirsch was
and so,
one-shotted
watching
by her
people
mom
online
being
call
a
me
psycho.
neo-Nazi with like what I grew
But
up
you know
with
what?
is always hilarious. to
Sorry,
me.
Kirsch, you gotta go,
It comes,
bitch.
rubs you the wrong way.
You're
doesn't it?
fucking, you're destroying
it's just
other
like, what the
people's
hell, dude?
lives.
If they
Just
actually had to
because
deal
your
with
life
my
was
mom or
fucked
the
up
people
doesn't
she
mean
dealt
you
with,
could
like,
destroy
they
other people's
crumbled.
lives.
So,
Sorry, that's
okay,
not how
so
it works, bitch.
You've got all this shit coming down on you as a tsunami. The Reddit stuff starts. Maybe it's a corporation doing it. Maybe it's just fans of the corporation doing it. But then we get the journalist that jumps in.
Yeah.
Right. So Anna, Let
And
me pull
Jim
this
is
up on screen.
encouraging
Because
this.
it's like
Like,
it's not enough.
no,
That they're just
Jim, it's
kinda
not
starting
fucking
to fuck with
cool.
you.
Like this
They
is
actually
not
write
cool,
this.
dude.
Why is the gamer subs
It's
VTuber
not
pushing
epic.
the
It's not
great replacement
badass.
theory?
Whoa, that's
Meet
heckin'
Gersh, one
funny.
of her fans is a
These are
bona
people's
fide
lives,
Nazi.
you psychopath.
Yeah, I
You
had a
fucking
plushie
animal.
sale back in like end of November, beginning of December last year, and I had been retweeting all of the plushies because they finally started shipping in April. And obviously, I appreciate anyone who buys my merchandise, right? Like you're spending money on me. Thank you. That's wonderful of you. I appreciate it. So I'm retweeting all these plushie
Yeah,
pics
right,
to show off
Galdi. Yeah,
fans,
he's
showing the
gonna.
plushies.
Actually, Ross
And
wasn't
one of
such
them
a
was
bad guy,
femboy.
right,
And I was like, oh, I
chat?
like your gloves and your
They haven't
boots,
even
they're
seen
cute.
the
But
Ross
apparently
video.
in one of his pictures, there were like Nazi books, and there was a swastika on one of them that was like
If anybody
2
wants to
pixels
call
wide.
in, you could
And I
call
didn't
in.
inspect these images like a forensic detective, so I didn't notice it. And then everyone was like, oh my god, we knew it, she's a Nazi, this confirms it.
Well, I mean, shit. When I did the DeviantArt series, making fun of like the different artist groups, almost every episode that I did on that, I'd have people from that particular group, the people I was making fun of, send in like fan art of shit. You never know who's gonna watch your shit or who's gonna
Yeah,
like
right?
it. Especially if you're not like outwardly courting it. I've never seen a stream of yours where you're dressed in Nazi regalia, so I don't know how that's on you.
I don't even have anything that looks like it could be misconstrued as Nazi regalia even.
She's basically just
So, but,
admitting,
I mean,
like, yeah, I'm a
you went
Nazi,
through it, 'cause we
but
hadn't seen this for a while, right?
the
Okay, so
libtards
this
aren't
was
allowed
back during Gamergate,
to
right,
call me that.
2014.
Yeah.
A lot of the people, anybody that would kind of speak out against that or even
You know,
talk
like,
about
what the
it in a
fuck?
non-neutral way, would get just fucking hammered by journalists. And then that kind of went out of fashion because there was blowback for that, right?
Yo,
And it
what's
seemed
up?
like it was kind of a dying
I
art. You
can't
really
see your
don't see it
screen.
outside
What's
of
up, bro?
politics. Like outside
Hold
of
on,
Trump
let me,
getting shit on by everybody in the media,
started it
most
yet in the
normal
Discord.
users didn't. But
Yeah,
you
let me
actually
turn the
had this
Discord
happen
back
to you
on.
where Anna was like, they were out
Wasn't
for
it
blood. I mean, it
interesting
wasn't just
how
one article.
she
They
like
were tweeting
kind
about
of
it. They were
name
talking about it
dropped
constantly
at the
for a
beginning
fucking
how
month.
It was
she was
insane
watching
just
Sargon and
how,
all the
I
skeptics
guess,
and
hard
shit.
up they
Like all
were
these
for trying
American
to
VTubers, they all
commit
kind of
like life
qualify
ruination.
themselves by
Like
that.
these people genuinely wanted to
Like
see me
they
have all my
were like
sponsors drop
former
me,
Sweetie Squad
have my audience go
members,
away, chase me off the internet.
and then they
Like
kind
they
of
just
got
they were
groomed
like,
into
some people don't
this.
deserve a platform. Anna was even trying to call this VTuber.
Yeah, I mean,
gate
it's just like,
as like a Gamergate
she's
equivalent.
describing
I was
her
like, that is
life, and it's so
cheesy,
fucked
man. Like,
up. But then,
VTubing is
like,
niche, and so there's cancellation
like, that
attempts
means it's
occasionally. Sometimes
okay.
they'll work because people,
You know,
force that
it's
kind
like
of
when
audience, and
the
their audience is just like, oh,
OnlyFans
we hate you
bitch
now,
like
fuck
repents
off.
and turns into
But
a
like,
Christian, but
kind
then
of
she's
rare
still
for
like
it to
being an
actually
e-whore,
succeed.
and it's like,
And
no,
I'm kind of
actually,
glad that it's
your whole
going
life was
away
fucked
at this
up,
point.
and
Well,
so
it
you're
just,
not
again,
allowed to
I
be like
feel
the
like
advice
there's
giver,
part of
right?
it.
You're
I mean,
not
yeah,
allowed to
again,
be
there's an
like
ideological bent to it, and then the other,
the
reasons
person
of trolling and
that's
stuff. But
telling
it just,
everybody
I
how it
feel
is,
like
right? Because you're
there
fucking damaged.
is
You're mentally
a
ill.
pull to want to attack it because of how popular and profitable it's
Yeah,
become.
and all these people too
Like
are
fuck,
like
I mean,
watching Jim
look
and
at like
shit.
Roblox. There's a
Is
game in Roblox, some farm
is
simulator.
like
The kid that runs that, he's like
in the
16. He's
backdrop is their
made,
lives are
I
completely
think he's
falling
almost at
apart.
like $10-20 million
It's a lot like
of a
Polyfrog in that
That's
fucking
sense.
insane.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly,
stupid fucking
right?
Total
farm
revolt.
simulator that like 100 million people play. It's ridiculous.
Fat and
Exactly.
fatherless.
But
That's
when
what
you
they're
hear about
calling
somebody
her in
young,
chat.
right, who doesn't really have anything going for them, they made that amount of money.
Right.
I
It's
think
like
it
you
just pisses
failed in
people
your
off.
life,
And I
so
wonder
now
if
you're
part
gonna
of,
come
like,
here
part of what Anna's
and
pissed off is
tell
they're
us
thinking like,
how
you're
tell
doing
us,
this VTubing thing, and
you know, by
you're
all
talking to
accounts,
video game
more
companies, you're talking to
well-adjusted
other people doing
individuals,
this
like
on your own.
how it should
Isn't
be.
it
And that's kind of what I wanted to
funny
like
too
segue
how
into
Jim says that
was
like
what
VTubing
happened
is
with
the
the crime
future?
boss thing.
Oh my god.
It's not.
Yeah,
I
and
remember
not.
you talking
It's
about
not,
this
nigga.
fucking game nonstop cheerleading this fucking game.
Well, it's the
unendingly
future for
positive
these like fucking
about this fucking
people,
game.
this
And
growing
then
population
they
of
basically shove
young
a knife into your
people
back.
who have just been
yeah,
one-shotted by
it
the
was really
internet and modern
disappointing because I
society
felt like I was
and,
the only one who talked
you know,
positively about the
terrible
game. It came out
family
in
You
lives.
literally
2023.
were. You literally were the only person
Yeah, it's an
I
acquired
heard
taste. You need
online
to have
talk
like
well
a
about
set
this
of
game.
certain
So it fucking
circumstances
floors me
kind
that
of
they
just
did
like
this.
happen to you
They weren't
to
even
end
being
up in that
added. Like
place.
everyone was focused
Kind of
on
like doing
gamer
meth.
subs or YouTubes
I
or
think
Ooh Woo
that
Market because that's like where my
perhaps
merchandise was.
because think
And
about
so
it,
the
like
fact that like they
fucked
had
up
zero
families have been around
backlash,
forever,
they
right?
had
Fucked
nobody
up
publicly
childhoods,
talking to them.
abuse,
I'm sure
all
they
that,
had
but
some like other
with the
creators behind
advent of the
scenes who probably
internet,
messaged
once
them,
that happens,
because in the
these
creator
people they
program,
just
there were
retreat
3
to
of
the
us.
internet.
I
Whereas
can't remember the
before there
names of
was
the
really
other
an
2
internet, like
creators,
you
but
just
there were 3
had
of us that
to
were basically
you just had to
building the
figure it
creator
out, right?
program
And
for
either
in-game
die
studios.
and go
And when they like
crazy
released our
or
names
reintegrate
and one
back
of the
into
other creators,
society. But
his name
now
was like
all these
Mario in a
people
top
can
hat
just
or something.
retreat into the
When he found out
internet,
that I was a Trump
right?
supporter, he was just
Yeah.
like,
And then
So
they
"You
go
don't
into
want to
like
be
a
in a
sort of
creator
HUD
program with a
box.
Trump supporter. That's a
right,
They can
Nazi."
and then
kind
they
of just
And I was like,
never
"What?
get better at
I don't
all. They
give a shit
just
what
they're
you
in
are,
like
bro. Like, we can be in
purgatory
the creator
of
program.
they're in
We
like
can
Dude,
never
did you
be
see,
purgatorial
like,
friends."
state of
like,
hope and cope.
Chuck Norris is in the game, right? Like, you understand?
I
Who's
didn't
in the
even have a
fucking game?
chance.
Yeah,
I didn't even have a
escapism.
chance. I was
That's
just
the
told,
word.
like, oh yeah, so one of the other
Joffrey says
creators
it's
left because
escapism
he was a
taken to
Trump
the
supporter, but
extreme.
like also
Keeps
I'm a
people
Trump
in
supporter,
eternal
so I
childhood
didn't
and they
care that
never
he
get
said
their
that.
life going.
But I guess
Exactly.
It's
you know,
almost
Vice
beyond
dragging me
escapism. Escapism
for
is
tweets taken out of
temporary.
context was
It's
too
like
much for me to handle.
stagnation.
And
Right,
I was
it's
really disappointed
eternal,
because I
Full-on
became very
eternal
angry and talked to my
escapism.
mythic manager because like
It's like
this
reversion
is all
back
out of
to like
context. I'm you know
back to the
getting in
animal
touch with a
state.
lawyer. I'm going to be dealing with this. This is libel.
Rotting,
And they were
yeah.
like, no, it's a unanimous decision.
Everyone's saying
We know
Josh
what we're doing.
W, Lollyker
Now,
L.
after, I
fuck
mean,
is
I know
this?
we're
What
kind of
is
jumping
going
ahead a
on? I
little
just
bit.
got home. I
Did
see
you hear
Jim's
the end
live.
of the
What the
story?
fuck is this?
Yeah, he's
But
totally
have they reached
sweeping
out
up.
There's
after all of this?
there's
After
like there's
the,
that.
after
Did
the
you
articles
just see
got
that
taken
name
down,
in chat
after
just
Anna
go by to? It's
slunk
called
off
the
into the
Cunny
fucking sewer?
Sewer.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
got him.
Oh my
Reached out
god.
to us,
Cunny
The average
sewer.
which
stream fan.
again makes
Yeah.
me feel very sad. 'cause This
Yawn.
was a game that I really loved
Who is he
playing.
Yawn
talking?
emoji.
And that's why, like, you know, people were
To
like, oh, you know,
Kersha.
she's
Who's Kirsch?
retarded for doing something for free. I'm like, yeah,
Kersha
maybe I
is
am, but like, I
the
really liked the game. And when you like
lolly
something, you're more willing to
VTuber,
put
like
time
one of
into
the
it
really
and not
famous.
get
Oh,
Zyzern is a
fuck.
And
is a
especially because they
pedophile, by
plan
the
on
way.
working on making a DLC.
You know,
Yeah.
Zyzern
I was
at
like,
least
eventually I'll
isn't
get my
sweeping
game
this
for it.
up.
Like,
You
I'm
know,
doing
shout out to
everything right now.
Zyzern.
He
Yeah,
needs
'cause
to step
I
off the
honestly was almost
plantation
considering
fully. He
playing
needs
this
to
fucking
break
thing
the
with you 'cause you
broom
wouldn't
over his
shut the fuck
knees
up
and
about it.
shove it right up
It's
Jim's
just like
ass.
pestering your
That's
I
what he
mean,
needs
he's
to
a
do.
total fag,
Right,
but
right. Well, I mean, I wrote a
he's a
Reddit thing
casino
like
faggot,
Generation
so
Zero,
there's that. But
which is a
shout out
fun,
to him
glitchy
for at
game,
least
but
not
fun. I think all the devs have committed suicide.
He needs
totally
to go his
sweeping
own
this up.
way.
Yeah, it was
He
a
needs
sad
to go
story.
his
They
own way.
updated it and then threw themselves off a
Yeah,
What a
go
bridge.
your
fucking
own way,
piece of
Oh my
Zyzern.
god, the devs killed
Whoa.
themselves. Let's play their game
They're
now.
spending the
Well, they
hard
gave
R
it
on
their
me
effort.
too.
You know, that's A for effort is what counted. But I'm kind of surprised because
Jim really
you
needs to kill
did
himself
advertise this
already.
Have you
game
seen
live.
Yeah.
Gator
Associated your name
floating
with it
on
at this
Twitter?
point.
I think a lot of people did, yeah.
And
What
the
is he
fact that they
saying?
wouldn't
He said
reach
it.
out
He said
afterwards
it's
and be
the
like,
best
"Oh, we
day
fucked up,"
ever.
or
He
Did
declared
he really?
victory.
Shut up,
try to
dude.
The
pass it
tranny
kind of thing.
flag.
Because who's
Yeah.
talking about it now? Nobody.
He's in
Pretty
a
much.
state
And
of
unfortunately,
euphoria
on the
at the
Steam
moment.
discussion forum as well.
Ha ha ha!
They
This
were
is
bringing
the
up
best
friends
day
that were
ever. You're
talking poorly about me or like saying, "Oh, now I'll support your game because you kicked out a
guys.
Nazi, but
It's
they
the
didn't buy the
best
game."
day
There
ever.
was one really big thread of support for
Popping
me,
maximum
and that
coke.
was
Gator.
deleted off the forum for a while. It was eventually
Up a
brought
gator.
back.
Just nonstop
it was really
retweeting
weird.
It never works out when they pander. I
fucking
mean, even look at the more
VTuber shit.
recent thing with what was it, Splitgate 2 or whatever it was,
Yeah.
where the dev wore a hat that said
Just
"Make FPS
oh,
is great again." And
so
then he
he's
apologized
guys.
for that.
Oh, Gator W,
and-
Gator
He was
W.
really
I
full
own the
of energy
A-logs.
when he came out on stage with that, though.
Right. But after he did the
Discord
apology,
Americans.
his active player base
Forced to
dropped from,
watch
like,
nothing but
25,000 to
anime
10.
women while they coped
Like,
and
they-
seized
they-
for an
they-
entire
Yeah,
weekend.
the damage
Gator,
they did to themselves because
Jesus
dude,
fucking
don't
Christ.
even try
Get
it,
a
Gator.
life.
People end up buying the product.
You're a
You
fucking
don't ever go
loser.
outside.
We were
And it's
coping
like
and
saw
scheming
everything
about
from
Trump.
Reagan
You
age
Fucking
saved
orange
up
piece of
a whole
shit.
year to go outside one time, and you hit in a
Who was
hotel
that?
room half
Well,
the time.
that's the
And
thing,
you weren't
right? It's like
the other half the time.
Like,
the
you
thing
never
is,
see, like,
Gator
Never
was
let those
paying
off.
attention
I
to
don't know,
us
it
the
just
whole
wouldn't crack
time,
me up.
watching
So
our
it's
streams
that
the whole
audience is
time,
there to
so that he could like stay out of the cameras, and he was like hiding and like darting from corner to corner like a scared rat.
Some of the people got
You know,
bullied enough, I guess. Well,
like
not bullied, but,
Gator,
got
you
called
how
out
did you
enough.
own
You'll
us,
never
dude?
buy the game. You know, you're
We
just
owned you,
losing money.
bitch.
But
You
some
were
of
our
them did buy
slave.
it.
You
And then
were
bring
on
He's
it
a
our
up.
leash,
pussy.
boy.
This game uses the
Gator
word
wins
fully
Can't even
by
show
being
his
standing
face.
for the
on
We know
emphasis.
what
Emotional.
Year of the
Why are you
Gator.
so scared?
Homosexual. So we can't play this game. This game is bigoted. No
Like,
wonder
how
the
many
bigots
times
like
have we
this.
heard like,
I'm
oh, it's
sorry, I
Gator,
can't
Gator
believe
won,
you're
Gator
being
won this
Chuck Norris
time.
don't kiss men, so clearly I can't enjoy this shooting product about gangbangs.
Gator, come on,
Oh
man.
my god! And like, I think it was
Oh,
Vanilla
Jesus.
Ice.
Never
a
who
win.
was
Ryan.
the
Never a
one
win
who
of his own,
defended,
dude.
James
It's always
Gunn when
it's
James
I've
always
been
Gunn
out
was going through
freaked.
cancellation.
Oh shit, really? Yeah, I didn't even know Vanilla
Yeah.
Ice was in this thing.
Simpa
no,
You know that
Gator.
pussy
Ice was in the
stank,
game,
Chia
Danny
free.
Glover, Chuck Norris,
Yeah.
Michael
Should have been
Madsen
me.
is another one
Gator's
I'm
like
forgetting the name
making
of.
No
ego
legs.
a lot
thirst
of Hollywood
posts.
people. And When it
No
first came out, I
likes.
was like, "Oh, Hollywood
Shut up,
Gamer.
Jesus,
me.
Gator.
I've never heard of this developer. What is this?"
Gator,
No,
like,
And I
dude,
checked it out.
Gator, you got no
Okay, I
pussy,
thought you were gonna
bro,
say,
at the whole
what
Offkai,
I
dude.
thought you meant like you'd
Like,
overplayed it. Like, oh my god, this is dog shit. It has a
you
lot
know,
of celebrities in it,
quit
though,
fucking
so it's
playing
not
with this,
money
bro.
laundering.
No, I was
Yeah,
surprised
like
it
that's the
wasn't
thing.
money
Like Para
laundering,
Era,
not
we
gonna
can
lie.
never
It
lose
was. I love
because
this
at the
game.
end of the day,
Well,
he's
when I
still
was reading
Gator.
Reddit, there are a lot of
Exactly.
smug posts
Gator
about
based
you
his
over
whole
on Reddit
weekend
about
around
motherfuckers that never
us
played it. Like,
looking
listen to
for
this,
him.
right? It sucks this is
And he's trying
happening,
to
and
cope
Anna
and
had
say,
to
"Oh,
tell you
I had fun."
Anna
Gator,
had to
you
deal
didn't.
with
You
this,
were
right?
hiding from us, bro.
Anna's
Because
been trying to
We
take
were
the
in
lead
your
on
head the
this
whole
whole
time.
thing this whole time. Like,
Yeah, because
Just
you're
like in my
because according to this
animes.
person,
I'm
you're
solid
throwing a
snake,
temper
bro.
tantrum
More like solid
over
fucking
having
dick in
your
your
white
ass, faggot.
supremacist views shown to
True.
the world.
He's Thunder
Yeah,
Snake.
that's why I continued streaming every day, and Anna was like, "Oh no, I'm being chased off the internet. I have to delete all my accounts."
Well, yeah, they
Yeah,
actually,
he couldn't even get any
unironically said-
trans
no,
bussy.
They unironically said stuff like this, but chuds
You
won't
know,
stop at Anna. Sooner or later, they'll move on to another target.
he couldn't
and
even
the
get
cycle
troon bussy.
continues.
Isn't
Mike,
there an
I don't
extension
care
that
what
lets you
think of
see
Vice and Anna or
dislikes?
any game journalist. Nobody deserves to face this level
Yeah,
of
but I don't
abuse.
have it.
What level of
What
abuse
do you know
was
what the
Anna
extension is?
facing?
I'm not sure.
I think an anime.
He didn't
theory
even get to
company told
harass
Anna to
anybody.
kill themselves.
Okay.
No
Because,
high
like,
rabba.
this is their account.
Not even a high
on
rabba.
screen because it's gone now. But this is their account before.
It's
they
over,
deleted everything.
Gator. Blow your
And the
brains.
picture before they had this up, I noticed in the 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah,
of getting
Gator, we
attention,
had you
they changed it
fucking
to a
surrounded,
war
boy.
picture up.
Oh.
It was like a. It was
You
like
had to
a, I
go
want you to,
go
like, come
underground
here
to
and keep the
avoid
anti-picture
us.
up. And then they
Jesus
changed
Christ.
it. They changed it to a black and white one.
It's a goddamn shame
But
Brian
right,
Dunn
they
wasn't there with
deleted
a fucking
everything, right?
shotgun, bro.
And then if
I
you
would have
read it,
loved to see
it's
your
a lot
brains
of, like,
splatter all
woes
over
and
the
Yeah,
fucking
peacefully.
like, I'm trying to figure out.
Brian Dunn
Okay,
peacefully
Alright.
so
hearing
the
it
articles
off
come
Kai.
out, right? All the people are shitting on you. Crime Boss walks away.
Not that I'm
Everybody's
I'm
just,
showing
going
shade
on
at
it.
Brian. Brian
And
did
then
nothing
you said
wrong.
you were
He's
going
an
to lawyer
innocent man.
up, and everything fucking 180'd like in a day.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
want,
as,
you want to
uh,
explain that a little? Because I think people missed.
I'm looking for the
how quickly
dislike
these people ran
extension.
for the hills once you said you were going to sue the shit
Oh,
out of
here
them.
it is.
So
I think I found it.
I paid someone to cosplay as me as best as they could, and then slap a.
It's probably still gonna be in his favor. Cause
Okay,
nobody
I'm gonna
really
refresh. Let's
remembers
see.
anymore anyway.
Only 65.
I can picture that as being.
Oh, it's over,
Yeah.
dude.
But a lot of people
Like,
are just like, oh,
people are eating this up.
reads like a shit post. Like, this isn't a real cease and desist. Like, she's not serious about who would take this seriously. Vice took down all those articles in less than like 12 hours. And like it might have looked like a shit post, but like that's basically what they post as their
Weewick
journalism
is
on their own
saying
website.
that. Oh my
So like,
god.
yeah, I'm gonna put
Is this
just
real?
as much professionalism.
The Mr.
in my
Medicare
cease and
thread on
desist
Kiwi
as
Farms
Vice
are always
deserves.
begging, are
And I'm
already
glad that
begging
people
for the
who have a
Ralph
sense of
Male's
humor have fun reading
forgiveness.
my cease and desist, and I'm glad that it had
I don't know if we'll
the
forgive them.
desired effect, and I didn't have
There will
to
be no
spend
amnesty.
Tens of thousands of
Yeah,
dollars
there will
be
taking
no
Vice to
amnesty.
court just to
Only lucky
eventually
if they
win
can
because
get a
it was
humane death
indeed
and no
libel.
torture.
There will
Well,
be
yeah,
forgiveness
you know
in
what I've noticed, too,
death.
with a lot of like these journalism outlets is they'll write articles where they'll just either it's hyper specific, they go after an individual, or they'll smear an entire demographic, right? But when you look at the author, when you look at the person that's actually writing the article, it's some shady shit. Like Ars Technica, I believe, had a
King Ralph
a
already
Dr.
offered up
Pizza,
amnesty once.
literally.
Oh, boy.
Dr.
It's not
Pizza.
happening again.
He would
Oh,
go
the
on and
Kiwi
link about
Farms,
anime
it
fans who are all
says
child molesters
preparing for
and how
maintenance.
Pizzagate
There
was
may
sick.
be some
And then he got
instability. So
arrested
Josh is
for,
already
like,
taking down the
violently
site in
molesting,
preparation
multiple preteen girls.
for the
Yeah, he's
the
like
Medicare
the number one thing
blowback.
that gets brought up when it's like a reset the clock kind of thing. But
Look at
I'm
this.
pretty sure, at least on Imgur, there used to be a
Look,
whole
preparing
giant
for
page of people
maintenance.
that were like
There may
that.
be
Well,
instability.
and
there
I bring
may
this up
be.
because, like, as people
There
started
may
digging
be
into Annabelle,
instability.
not,
I think
not,
there's going to be
she
a lot of
wasn't
instability,
like a child molester, I'm not
Josh.
saying that, but
Yeah, no, she was
when
not.
The
they started
Shardy is
digging
trying to
into her,
dox Medicare.
there
What
were
do you,
some
what?
interesting things they found where they're
He's
not.
already been doxed. I'm not clicking on that
I
link,
think
but
the most interesting
You
thing
know
is
he
them
looks like a
claiming to
Jewish
have
fool.
POCD, and POCD was something that I had talked about on stream before. And if you hadn't heard of POCD, it's
Did you see
for
that guy who
pedophilic
looked exactly like
obsessive-compulsive
Jim at the
disorder.
fucking? It looked like Jim and
And when
Jade.
I went through it
yesterday
and I
on
read
the-
Oh,
some
yeah.
of the like DSM-5 entries and some of the psychologists talking about it, I was like,
Never
I can
forget,
I
Jim
suppose
swept for
that something like
flamenco.
POC
Yes.
exists. Like maybe someone
Facts.
gets molested as a child, maybe they're around people who are child molesters who touch
This is
other
the
people, but
first
not them.
Medicare stream
And then
I've
they grow
ever
up with this,
decided
like,
to
innate
skip. I'm
obsessive
sorry,
fear
but the
of, what if I
like
become
this
like the
guy is
person that abused
sweetie
me? 'Cause that's
squad for
what
life,
like, I
dude.
can-
Like
I
there's
can
no
make that leap of faith
redemption for you.
and say,
There's no
okay, that
taking you
makes sense.
back.
However,
Just
when I was
accept the
reading,
bullet.
like, forums on the psychology
You know.
website, and I was reading some of the ways that
Like
these psychologists
now,
are saying
this is
people
the
should
line
deal
in the
with
sand
POCD,
for you. Like
and they're
not
like,
those
some of the
other trash
compulsions
streams
are
he's been doing for 2
watching
years.
CP
This
to make sure you're not a pedophile. And I was like,
we've
that,
known for
that's
years.
not
This
real.
this has been
That's not a
Medicare's
thing
true
that you
heart.
should do. And they're like, you should go by playgrounds and schools and like stand there and understand that you're normal. And it's like that.
What
If-
psychologist
you're-
wrote this shit?
Yeah, I was like, if you're worried,
My
that you
mom
might
fucked
be
a Nazi. Like,
pedophile,
this
I
is-
don't
that was
think
insane.
Exposure therapy is the thing you should be doing.
That's the
I'm not a
craziest.
professional.
That is the craziest shit I've ever heard. Is that seriously in the DCM or
That wasn't the DSM, but that was like
the
on the
DSM.
Squire,
psychology
get in
website.
here. I don't know how long I'm gonna
The
go,
DSM
guys.
didn't
Like,
have anything specifically
I'm so
on,
over
like,
it, but it's
POCD,
just
but
like
there
I
were
was gonna
other
watch this
things that-
anyway.
and comorbidity with
And,
pedophilia and OCD and anxiety.
This
and
gym
Anime
stream
etc.
is
pussy
So
is
that
too
was- That was
powerful.
one thing, but there were
Yeah.
other things that they had.
I can't even listen to
found
this.
in relation to Anna and her interests, were there not?
Oh boy, there are a lot. Anna did like fart.
Dude, like
porn,
this one's voice is
and
annoying.
it's just like a lot.
I
of
wanna
just
fuck
weird.
with the-
Squire, get your ass on here.
Oh my-
That's more what I was. God, see, I was trying to walk you towards that. You're like, let's talk about the heavy shit
Nah, fuck
first.
this
No,
bitch, Joe.
Who
I
said the
wanted-
who said the shorty's trying
I
to
wanted
dox
to
him?
talk about her having people rip toots in her face, man. That's where I was going with that.
Like I tried watching one of their streams.
I'd be
once
interested
where
because
they
they'd actually
fuck?
probably
burping
it'd actually
Oh
probably
my
get somebody to
god,
come
what
to
are
his
these
house.
people even
like,
saying
there are
in
people
before
like,
Jim
barking for, like,
streams
wow,
with
this is
Shondo
disgusting,
for
I have
the
to listen to
Mythic
this. And I'm like,
Network
no,
breedable
What the
child
it's
money?
actually
What
not
is
Bro.
what?
disgusting.
What
You're
does this
an unwitting
mean?
participant
Like
in this
where
person's
how
event.
far have we fallen that a sentence
So-
like this
so
gets
they
gets
had,
written?
They want people. They want people to play the butt trumpet.
I'm literally
on their-
speechless.
You know, and it feels to me like
I
you
don't
know,
have. I have
when
nothing
Anna
to
was
say
doing
on
her
this, bro.
articles,
I
she's
just want to
literally
log off
digging into
forever after
anybody
reading
that
this shit.
watches you try to
Dude,
find
it's
something.
just
Why
like-
do people
Basically hold
still
up as the
follow
example of
Jim?
you're safe,
Why do
right?
people still like Kiwi
Well,
Farms and
I took your
Job?
joke
Why is
seriously
this
when you
shit
said
popular?
that
Why
I
is
was
this
gonna
VTuber
put you in
shit
an oven
ever
because you're a
prominent?
Jew, and they were like,
It's the
"Oh,
most
Kiwi Farms
retarded
is
shit
someone
ever,
who
even
says
on
They
its
It
actually
face.
see
is.
that, too. And people
Yeah.
listening in chat might not know this, but yeah, I responded
Dude,
to Anna
like
Valente.
that's
People are
what
mentally
these
damaged.
people are so fucked. Like
You
this
know,
says,
I
this is the
stumbled
worst
across your
Jim
live
stream ever
stream,
and the
and you were
only
playing
bad
the
one
game,
I've
and I said,
ever
"Hey, that
heard.
looks like a neato
Really,
video." And you
nigga? The
started
only bad
screaming,
one? Are you
saying
high?
that when Project
Are you on
2025 comes out,
drugs?
you're gonna shove my fat
Probably
ass
Are
in
is.
your
you
mouth.
are you
Fentanyl.
fucked in the
And they
head,
actually
dude?
believed
All
that.
of
They
them for
thought
the
that actually
past
fucking happened.
3 years, 4 years have been
Apparently,
just
the other thing
garbage.
where
5 years, like
I know it didn't do the job. But the reason I bring this up is they like digging through everybody in your audience. They like digging through your shit, trying to find stuff. But the second I noticed people,
Nobody in the
this
real
cease and
sector
desist, right?
watches Jim.
But the second people started
Unless
talking
it's the
about
A-log.
Anna and her love of getting tooted on, suddenly she's the victim of harassment. And needs
Sometimes
to hide
I'll
and delete
just
all her
I'll
accounts
hate
'cause
watch
she's gone.
yeah
now. Like her
watch
her
the
Twitter
casino,
account's gone. I
but
think she
I
shut
just
down
I can't even
Blue Sky,
watch
too,
Jim.
didn't
It's
she?
so bad.
Yeah,
Shondo is the
shut down a
pedophile
couple of
whore
his accounts
Gator
on
was
multiple
fighting with
occasions.
Josh over.
So like I'm sure he'll be back eventually.
They're all
He's been on Twitter
pedophiles.
for
I
maybe,
mean,
like a week or two, and then made a new Twitter account, and then they shut down their Blue Sky, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, they even got harassed off of Blue Sky," and he was like,
Oh,
"JK,
I'm sorry.
back."
Breaking news. I'm
They
sorry,
need,
but
yeah,
Jens
they need to
informed me,
sign the
is
apology
Ellen-
form.
Ellen, is Anna Valente a man?
Yeah,
Oh my God, are we? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that fucking detail.
I didn't know why you were saying.
So
she,
is it
I was
gonna
like,
be
okay,
like-
I guess
I thought
I'll
it was-
just
Is
I
say
this
thought it was a
how
chick.
the
Oh my God,
triumvirate
it's a guy,
troll
too? Shut the
shield
fuck up.
Yes,
breaks
no, of
up?
course
So
it-
it's gonna be
Oh,
Josh
come on,
versus
I'm
Medicare,
playing
and then the
it.
casino is gonna either like
You're not
ride the
seeing
fence,
fart clip, man?
or they're
No.
gonna
Hey, it's
side
all
with
in the
Josh,
works.
maybe.
Clips for you. Hold on.
Yeah, you did.
These
already.
people are all
I
fucking
yeah, no, I
fake
didn't.
gay.
Whichever one is financially
God.
lucrative.
Yeah, I mean,
will
it could
win
just
it.
be like
Look,
behind
no,
the scenes.
this
They're
is
like,
such
guys,
nonsense.
don't worry, we're gonna play
Um,
both
When I looked
sides.
up Anna Valente and looked at an
We're
image
gonna
search,
share the
the
donos.
first fucking thing is a GoFundMe.
Andy does hate
fundraiser
Jim
for
though,
Alan
and so
Valente.
does
Help them pay
PPP.
their bills because
So-
of burnout.
They've monopolized
They
the
brought
sector.
that
They're
up after
beating
trying
off
to
each
get,
other
Yeah.
at this
gamer
point. They're
subs
Kind of
sharing fan
conflicted.
Wow,
bases.
that's funny.
Yeah, but it
That's
doesn't
real
matter if they
life.
hate
It's
each
like,
other. I mean, they've been
far-right
working together for
Nazi
years at this
VTubers trying
point,
to
and
run
so
an
and
Yeah,
they've
it's just
sucked
who gets.
Jim's cock so hard now.
God,
Like, there's
look
no
at- they've
coming
got a
back,
Jay
right?
Leno fucking jaw.
It's just
And one of
who
their
gets
eyes
whose
is
audience
deformed.
at
Is
this
this the
point.
right person? They're like
they have
looking
a
straight.
thread.
They're looking straight, but their eye is like off to the left.
Yeah, the reason I think I got on Anna's radar specifically is they wrote a hit piece article on a VTuber organization called V-Allure. V-Allure is an adult ASMR VTuber company. So all the women in
Who cares? You still
do
do
like
it, right?
lewd ASMR, you know, like blowjob simulator kind of
Oh,
stuff for like
lewd.
men,
So
right?
child
Like it's
porn.
straight male
Blowjob
pandering
simulator.
kind of thing, right? I don't want to use pandering because it sounds bad, but you
Sure,
know what I mean.
Whatever, I get you.
How
And
deep
Anna
does this
had asked them
go?
multiple times, like, "Oh, are trans women allowed to join?"
I
the
don't know. I'm only
organization?
half
Can
paying
trans women
attention
join?
to
I
this
Do
shit.
we
I
have
thought I
trans
knew
women?
stuff about
They would get
VTubers, and now I'm
fairly
finding out
ignorant
about
on Twitter.
this.
And then the V-Lord girls did a stream about like their new generation that they were going to be having auditions for. And Anna once again asked, you know, what their stance on trans women are. And the
Oh my
leader,
God.
I can't remember her name.
Are you? Wait, I'm sorry. Are you telling me your entire career almost got sunk because of a guy in a dress who likes getting farted on?
They just
Yes.
And people took
Jim
this
just
shit
glosses
real?
over
guys in
the
Crime Boss,
porn
the fucking retard
company,
developers in Crime Boss, the furry
He sounds
ass
virtual
retards in
porn
Crime Boss,
company
literally
shit.
disassociated with you because of
No,
a man
He
in a
sounds like
dress
a
who wants to
flamboyant gay
rip
man.
ass in their face. Are you fucking kidding me?
These
Yeah.
heckin'
fucking
truths.
kidding me.
was kidding you. And the ripping
Oh my
ass
God,
isn't
he
even the worst
farted in
part.
the
I think the
rain.
thing that everybody would post
Kill
every
yourself,
time Anna
Jim.
posted anything was they
Yes.
have an audio that they posted on Twitter themselves willingly about how they want to put cis women in rape breeding camps and they want to beat up that cis girl macaroni in a pot pussy so hard that they'll have to change
Please,
the
please,
women
for the love
out.
of God, you gotta link me to this.
He
I'm
just
gonna
one of the
read
fucking
this
worst
on
ear-raped
things
stream.
I've
I
Vlad.
wanna
ever
read this
seen.
on
And
stream.
meanwhile,
Get
he's
a
got
picture
like
of this person,
cancer
and
and
we're
his
gonna
body's
read
falling
their
apart.
rape fart.
This
He
is
does
fake
like
cancer
he's
lab.
not. He doesn't even have
Alright,
cancer. He's
so
in
let me go to
perfect
our
health.
Little Twitter DM thing here. Here's the macaroni in a pot breeding camps thing for that.
Oh my
I
God,
mean, we
this
He's
just
is
gonna
seen
do.
him
you're
last
not
night.
fucking
He's
with
gonna
me.
do
This is
cartwheels
real.
while
I'm not.
jacking
This is
himself
real. I'm
off
not
when the
fucking with
stream's
you.
over.
This is something that
So
they
healthy he
willingly
is.
posted.
Okay, hold on. Oh, by the way,
Have
just so
another
you know,
cigarette, Jim.
because I'm doing this
Yeah,
just so ghetto style,
yeah.
if the Google Meets drops, I just got to restart a new one because it's like
No problem.
such a.
I'll just assume
Oh my
that
God, is
you
this-
got burped on.
Where is this? They put this on. Oh no. Okay. Animal Lens. Okay. Helps to implemented by major media account for killing stories on trans criminals uploading disturbing rape fantasy. It's an audio.
Yep.
Oh my God. All right. Hold on. Let me put a picture up so people get an idea what we're talking about. Hold on. One sec. Sorry. Let me just give me a second here. I feel like there's an entire aspect. There's a dimension of this story that I was completely unaware of. Now, I'm putting a picture up.
Definitely.
How many
All right, I'm putting
viewers
a
does he
picture up.
have
Tell me if
now?
this is the right person. 'Cause
Almost
I don't wanna start
8,000.
going off if I've got the wrong person. I don't want to
Let
be an
me see
asshole
here.
to some complete innocent stranger.
I'm deep in my tabs right now. Okay, I'm looking.
This looks like a
receiving.
Nord.
It'll take a second because there's a.
I'm,
Yeah, that's the
I'm
correct
sensing a
person.
Nord
It is? That's the right
phenotype.
person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Anna.
Okay. All right, chat. Oh boy, we're in for a treat. Let me make sure I got desktop audio on. All right. So
That
again,
fucking
this
right
is,
eye.
So this is Anna Vellens. This is
Yeah,
something.
that's wild.
This is
It's like
audio.
legal mindset eye.
Rape fantasy audio describing cis girl breeding facilities.
Got the legal mindset
Here we go.
In the future,
Lazy
there
eye.
are a number of institutions that emerge. If you are a trans girl or if you are trans feminine,
This is
you
putting me
can
to
go
sleep.
ahead and sign up for a reservation slot to an all-day access to one of
I
many
can't do
breeding
it. I can't
facilities,
take this shit no more.
where
man.
you get to breed the shit out of that cis girl pussy. You can absolutely
Are you for real? Are you for? I'm
I
sorry.
am
because the
for
audio
real.
is
I'm
not
Jim
probably playing
Channel,
great.
like
I know
fucking
it's kinda
cancer
fucking hold on,
faggot.
No, I just played it from your stream.
Oh, okay. So it starts off. Our story starts off where all the trans girls, right, get to go to the breeding facility and fuck the shit out of cis girls.
This confirms that
This reminds there was
Jade's
a
no
joke-
longer
okay,
in the
I
picture.
can't remember what journalist it was, but it's probably one of the funniest interactions I've ever seen on Twitter. I literally laughed for a half, and I nearly pissed myself.
Wait,
I was
did
laughing.
Eru
Or
just
slammed her
get
through the
caught
table
on
like
the...
wings.
Some guy made a comment to this,
Oh,
this
never mind.
journalist, and she took it real, and she tweeted out, "Oh my God, neo-Nazis are trying to put me into a brat farm
Oh,
where they'll harvest
sorry,
girls'
for a
farts."
second I thought
And
you were
they were like terrified
pro
of brat
VTuber
farms and
posting
having
in
their fucking
Jim's
farts
chat.
harvested. This is what this sounds like. They're talking about
pretty
land.
much.
Who is
Yeah, let me play
Sargon?
some more here. So-
Devastate that shit. You know,
Bruh.
fucking destroy it. Murder it.
God.
It's done.
My
Like,
chat's screaming
they
about
have
this
to
video.
cycle
Over,
the
dude.
girls out
I
because that
played this
pussy is
before.
Sargon won.
absolutely out of commission. And, you know,
We need a
now
Sargon
have
apology
breeding
form.
saunas, we have breeding bookstores, breeding movie theaters. Those are really nice. You have breed.
How
will
did
have to
this
show you-
person? How
I'm
did
gonna
this
breed a
person
bullet into my
try to cancel
fucking
you? How
skull.
are they
Well-
talking about a swastika that's 2 pixels wide when they have audio about raping fucking cis women in some tranny gangbang fantasy?
Jade's getting bred
Well,
right
they're
now
higher
by
on the oppression
few
hierarchy
Somalians.
than I am, you know, so people take them more seriously.
The thing is,
This
like,
is
Jim
fucking
on one
lunacy.
hand is trying to be
This
like,
is
oh,
lunacy.
this is gross,
makes
this
it
is
even more
vile, this is
ridiculous. What the
nasty,
fuck were the
but
devs
but
at
then he's
Crime
cool
Boss
with the
thinking?
other porn, the other nasty,
I wish
vile
I could
shit that
tell
they
you
do.
what
It's like,
people were
Jim, you
thinking.
can't
I did
poo-poo
send
on
you
this
2 more of
and then be
their
cool with the other
very
nasty
things.
Oh,
stuff,
there's
Stuff,
more.
bro.
Of course, there's more.
It's not how this works.
I showed you the
Yeah, both are like
grouping, 'cause
they're
apparently
both
you didn't know that.
facsimiles,
No, I really
pretending
did.
to be something you're
Okay,
not.
I knew that they had some
But
funny
somehow
stuff. Hold on
one
one sec here.
is not as bad as the other.
Yeah, like the troon breeding
Yeah,
thing is bad, but the lolly stuff
What
is
am I
cool.
watching? First off, okay,
Right,
so
okay.
what am I watching? It's some fucking inflated stomach dancing thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
it's
almost
all
think that the
fetish.
tranny breeding stuff is better.
okay. 'Cause
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is
they had, like, a
objectively
hentai
better
thing,
than
like a kinky
the
hentai.
lolly
Do
stuff.
you almost,
Yeah.
do you almost
You know,
think
I
that,
mean,
like,
it's both
in
bad, but
do you think it's not so much they were scared of the cease and desist?
would you
Do
rather
think
have
it got smooth because
troons
people were
talking
trying to
about
dig through their
breeding
shit? There's
or
something worse out there?
CP? I mean,
Well, I went to
I think
I
I
think
would
we'd
rather
rather have the
which I just
former,
The
did,
troons,
but we
and I
yeah.
take care
found
of
one
them.
their
We take
weird,
care of them later.
fan fictions on
Yeah,
Archive of Our
yeah.
Own.
Like this
And
is this
all
is
of
like
Anna's
the U.S.
defenders
teaming
reported
up
my
with the
Twitch, and I got a
Soviet Union in
24-hour
World
ban
War
from
II.
reading their fan fiction. And Anna
Right, it's like
claimed
both
that
are
they were no
bad.
longer posting on Blue Sky. They had a social media team posting for them. And they posted an, actually, that's not fan fiction, that's erotica.
Okay, no. Okay, I have to show this on stream. No, they're not gonna fucking believe me if I don't show this on stream. Hold on. Oh my god, this is actually becoming
It's also
entertaining.
still like the
All right,
same.
hold on.
Is Kirsch also
I-
streaming
2015.
this?
I thought we were gonna talk about how fucked
This
up
is like the
Kirk-
same
Like, this is
2015
so
talking
perfect.
point
Hold
too
on.
of just like libtardism. But
Please
instead of
strike my
Tumblr,
face. You gotta-
it's
you need to
Blue
throw
Sky,
up in my face so we
and
can fight
anybody who
Nazis.
criticizes Jim
Alright,
is
hold on, hold on.
arbitrarily a libtard who has a
Okay,
Blue Sky
alright,
account and
hold on.
pronouns in bio. So you
What
can't
is it?
criticize Jim because if you do, you're one of those people.
Oh god, I hope that's coming through good. All right, so that's showing.
Look at
I've got my
this.
stupid audio overlay
Kirsch
sitting
is
on there
wearing
because
the,
I'm old and retarded. All right, hold on.
hat.
Okay,
I'll
so this
put
is
on the hat.
this is their
Should be-
collected works.
should
This
be
has
one
been
gold
archived right up
star.
on Ghost Archive.
This is the
And it's
Kirsch
originally from what is this called?
side.
Transformative Works? Was that the sex fiction site they were using or something?
I'm not entirely sure. I found it on Archive of Our
Well,
Own, so maybe this is just
4,800.
another
Oh, that's
archive
why.
website for their stuff, but
Oh my
That's
god! I'm
why
gonna start
Jim
with the
has
second
lower
one. Okay.
viewers.
Read-
It's
read
not
the-
because
Happy birthday,
people are
sis,
revolting.
right?
It's because the
Happy
people who would
birthday,
normally
sis.
be
I'm
watching
surprised
on
they didn't
Daddy
try to do,
Jim's
like,
side are
like an
watching on
alliteration
Kirsch's
called
side.
CIS, but okay.
oh man,
Not as smart as me, are you?
missed
Anna?
opportunity.
Exactly. Here's the fucking tags: rape, non-consensual, sister relationship, brother sister, older sister, younger brother, older sister, younger sister.
Oh,
family
guys,
relationship,
we're
incest
doing
relationship. And then,
what was
of
that
course,
show
we
that
gotta marry
Jim
Sue, original female
had
character,
where he would talk
original
about
trans
the
character, forced feminization,
the like nasty
gender
porn?
identity,
What
gender
was that
issues,
called?
magical girls. Gotta
fuck.
have food and already in there.
Trans Tales or
transformation.
something.
Rape,
No,
meets, brother,
it's
sister
what was the
relationship, brother,
website
sister
with all the
relationship,
porn on
sister
it? Like
relationship.
the
God, okay, it's Kiri's 20th birthday, and
Come
he's
on,
always
somebody
loved
in chat.
magical girls. His
What
Wait,
sister,
which
a
website?
magical
series?
Girl herself decides to offer
Jim's
up a very
series.
special present that
What
he'll
was the
never
name of
forget.
it? Where he would talk
Force
about all the
Femme
nasty like
starts
porn
male,
that people.
female, part of the Majestic
Yeah, Deviant
Shield
Art.
series. This is a
Deviants or
series.
what
It
was
is
it
a
called?
series, and see, my
Yeah, it was
thing
Deviant.
was I was like, this sounds
The
fucking
shitty free website,
hilarious.
yeah.
Let's go see the
Anyway,
extent of
it's
their
like
writing
now we're doing the
outside of Rife.
rerun.
And so
Only
I read part
Jim
of
is
this,
on the
and they had
side
a bunch of people mass
of
report me, and I got banned
the
for 24
Chomos.
hours. But what they didn't
Well, I'm a
think
little
about
more
is that if
schizo
people
than
mass
that. I think
reported
this is
me
more of a
for their
fed up
smut writing,
to radicalize
they
youth and turn them
literally
into
do
tranny
their
pedophile
smut on Twitch.
neo-Nazi
So the
school
next day,
shooters.
They also got banned.
And I got videos on this on
So how
YouTube
did
that
Anna
Dixon does
react
the
when this
sector.
dropped?
I mean,
Because this
you can
like,
watch
this must have
those
got
if you want to
dropped.
really
Were
know the
they
truth.
still
I
online
do
when this came
deep
out? And everybody's
fucking
like, hey, we found your
schizo
erotic
dives
fan
on
fiction
shit.
about incest.
And it's true.
They were still
Jim
online claiming
is
that they
radicalizing
weren't
the youth,
writing on
teaming
their
up with
blue screen, but they had a
tranny
social media team
VTubers
writing for
whose
them.
lives
And
already
so
suck.
they said
They have
that
nothing
I
going
read
for
their
them.
fan fiction
They
in an
already want to
attempt
kill
to
themselves.
humiliate them,
And now
then
they're
corrected
based.
me that it wasn't fan
And they're going to
fiction,
shoot up a
but it was
protest really
erotica,
soon.
and that I have done a bad thing by reading it because I am exposing minors on Twitch to pornography despite my channel
okay,
being
first-
Yes, you are.
Yeah, first off.
You fucking
no, you
are, bitch.
absolutely
Like, how can
are
you
reading it to embarrass? You were correct on that. Secondly, let's talk about ballsy, right? The dates on these: March 2025, February 2025. Literally a month or two before they tried to literally destroy your career.
Yep.
Because you had a
Good.
fan
I
that had
can't
a
listen to this
swastika
fed pedophile
on a
faggot.
book in their fucking collection.
Good.
That was
We
enough to
should be
destroy it.
trying to destroy
Meanwhile,
Kirsch.
Over here on
I side with the
Transformative Works,
libtards.
we've got
I
magical
don't
sister
care.
incest gangbangs happening.
Libtards are
Written
1,000
in
times
February.
better than
What
these
did they
people.
write?
I hate
Yeah,
them.
like I
Voting
side with
witch.
them over
Again,
you, Kirsch.
non-consensual.
Bitch.
Always gotta have rape in there.
Always.
The voracious Dragoness Violet, the Empress of Draconia, makes a considered agreement with her lover Kaliko. The Violet will strike, and Kaliko will be rendered shrunken prey for her giantess lover. But Kaliko may be surprised by just how much the Empress hungers for her meal. A Giantess War Story by Tiny Kaliko.
It hits like this doesn't hit
I
like it
can't
used to,
hear
Jim.
about Giantess Vor
Bro,
kind of
because,
thing.
like,
I'm
half
thinking
the
of that really
audience
old
watches this
video of
porn.
that blue,
It doesn't hit like it used to, dude.
Like that blue giant cat thing eating the human guy.
Oh my god, yeah. yeah.
This isn't even Jim at this point.
Oh
this
my
is like
god. Holy
I don't
shit,
even
this
know
is
what
Jade,
embarrassing.
dude.
So,
It's
this
Jade,
all
like,
started to come
talking
out.
into the
Because
AI.
it wasn't just them, though.
The
Yeah,
gauge
I
is
saw
people
AI
who were,
singularity.
coming after you
It's
on
the
Twitter that were, like,
Chinese
fans of
AI.
Anna, or people that were just opposed to you from the Reddit.
CCPAI
But
Jade.
people were like, every person that
Yeah.
would like start running their mouth, they'd find shit like this. You know, like some weird vor shit or incest stuff, or giantess roleplay or brat roleplay, all this kind of crap.
Yeah.
Did it shock you the amount of deviancy that was coming your way?
Not particularly, because it feels like almost every time someone
Dude,
tries
these
to
people,
lie
deviance
about
is
me
their
online
currency.
to get me in trouble.
Like,
they always seem to have way more skeletons in their closet, and it's just like, bro, dude, maybe you should have thought for a second before trying to do anything about me.
Holy shit! Yeah, because what kind of shocks me is a lot of the a lot of the stuff they came after you for, right, was intermixed with like this air of superiority, like this moralizing.
Oh yeah,
Like,
obviously.
oh, you're these filthy anime fans, and your anime is shit. You must be into tits. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's all fan service for you, disgusting, sex-obsessed freaks. Meanwhile, they're writing a fucking magical girl gangbang fart porn.
Syscon
and that's-
magical girl
I'm the cool
gangbang
VTuber
fart
fan.
porn,
I
like,
Do we
love
want? Do we want to
I'm
keep
not
watching
into that.
Kirsch's
Like,
view, or do we want to
oh,
watch
Bloody
Medicur's
character.
view?
And it's like, come,
What?
dude.
I'd
And then
rather-
they're writing, they're doing
I don't
literal,
even know. I'd
literal,
rather just kill both of them,
stories
honestly.
about
Kill them
Let's
both,
watch
yeah.
trans
Medicur's
rape
view.
camps.
I can't stare at this
And
VTuber.
they're audio
The
narrating it,
cats were entertaining.
and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
But I'm the villain because I read this fan fiction, and that humiliates a proud trans woman.
Oh
You're
my
the
God.
villain because you're a pedophile, Kirsch.
Okay, so
And you're
going with our
promoting
story,
lolly
you get
and other
dogpiled,
vile
this is the
pornography
author
to
that's coming after
children.
you, all this drops,
That's
put your
why
cease and
you
desist
are
up.
the villain.
And then it like 180s, right? In the
Yeah,
course of a
Deviance
day or
After
two.
Dark. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
the
what it was
cope
called.
Was that Vice was cowardly for taking it down because everything was definitely true and real, TM, and that just because Vice took it down doesn't mean that it's not still correct, and that everybody should share around the archives
Vice is
of it.
pro Pippa.
So because you got
Vice
banned,
is on your
or
side.
okay, so I don't know how Twitch works. Was this like a
Oh, what a
suspension? It was
lie.
like a one-day ban.
It was my first ban ever since I started streaming on Twitch. So I've been streaming on Twitch since 2018, and this was my first ban, and not the first time I've read fanfiction off of Archive of Our Own on Twitch. So it was really, really funny timing.
I found the
Right,
I found the
Twitch
Soy
is
Jack
such a
party
weird
thread that
place
people are
with who they ban
talking
and who they
about.
don't. Even when they have something
gonna
that
read
really comes
this.
across like
Yeah,
it should
go
be
for it.
clear as
And see if
day,
there's
right?
anything funny.
Black and white, like Dr. Disrespect, right?
Yeah.
With like the underage shit.
There doesn't
You think,
seem to
okay,
be
that's so
anything
black and white,
illegal.
how could there be
Anything like
any nuance to it?
NSFW. So
Oh
if you want
my
to bring
God,
that
And
up,
the
you can.
subtext
Lofi.
of it was that it was like an
Fucking
adult
Lofi
Twitch
is in this
employee
chat.
that was role playing as a younger person to try to actually fuck them up. and it was like a parting of ways because
Jim
Twitch didn't wanna get
sounds
sued if it
like
went
in
public.
perfect health. Yes,
So
Wesley.
it seems like there's some really fucking weird shit going on at Twitch, and I know you stream there, so you can't really talk.
Yeah, he doesn't
too
have
much crap
cancer.
Like
about
he
it, right?
sounds
So I
like
won't go into, like, Hassan and all the other
I've had
stuff.
I was
people
actually
in
gonna
my
bring up
family
Hassan,
that have
'cause
had
Asmongold
cancer. Like they
actually
don't fucking
covered,
sound like this
like,
when
a
they're
lot of the
dying.
articles going over me, and a lot of the people
Like,
coming
doesn't
after me
have cancer.
and
He's a
showcase
fucking
just how
shit. You should get
disturbing
cancer.
these individuals
All
are.
cancer,
And
hopefully.
there's a running joke because on the vacation where my first hit piece dropped, I went on vacation and Asmongold went on vacation at the same time, and we both came back from vacation at the same time. And it was pure coincidence, but everyone's been saying
I forgot to
that he's my
promote this
husband
on
ever
Twitter.
since then. And I don't know if like Hassan had taken it seriously or something.
I don't even know
But
how
there
much
was a
longer
clip
I'm
of
gonna be
him
live.
responding to someone in his chat
Maybe like
who said
another
that they had
45
gotten,
minutes.
you know, the Nazi white supremacist VTuber
I'm
banned
gonna
on
send
Twitch.
the
And he read
thread
it out loud.
in
He
the
was like, "Oh yeah, I
general if
heard
you want.
about her. Good
I'll
job,
read that
guys." I
recently.
was like, "What the fuck? What is happening?"
Well, do you think Twitch is slightly terrified? Because didn't Osmongold
They have
end
his
up doing,
docs
like a
in the
dual
OP.
stream
Yeah.
or multi-stream?
Well,
Where he went
yeah,
to
but
Kick
is
and
it
he
any
made
different from the
crazy
docs
amount
like
of
we've
money, he had
had
a lot of people
forever?
watching?
A crazy amount of
No.
money. He had a crazy amount of people watching. He
Right.
even said to Elon Musk, like, "Hey, I'll stream on X. We just want to see you improve the stuff there." So he's trying to bring other people to the other
VTuber is
platforms.
pretty
Like,
good, though, I
Tech
have to
started
admit.
streaming over there as well.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I've noticed that the people that jump ship or multi-stream or try an alternative, their audience is following them. It's not like they're in the wind with 1,000 people.
Any doc
watching.
should
They're
be
end up
posted in
doing
the
these streams and
Hausmeister
they've got,
Discord.
20, 30,
Or this
40,000
Discord.
people on these other
Don't matter.
sites.
Yeah, I've been multi-streaming for quite a while now. Basically, ever since Twitch lowered the partner rules that you could multi-stream anywhere. I've been
I don't know,
streaming
Joffrey.
on
I just
YouTube.
recognize
I
the
expanded
name.
to Kick. They had a bit of anime racism, so I stopped streaming on Kick for a while because I was getting harassed by their staff. And then
Good.
I started streaming on Twitter as well. And Anna even left out of their article, like they mentioned, you know, the followers I had on Twitter and on Twitch, but I just hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and my viewership on YouTube has actually far outpaced that of Twitch. So I usually get around 1,000 CCV, maybe at 1,200 now on Twitch, but on YouTube I get consistently over 2,000 CCV. So YouTube, my growth rapidly outpaced Twitch. Kick is very rapidly outpacing Twitch as well. I'm already at 700 CCV on Kick, and I've only been multi-streaming there again for like a couple weeks.
So do you think this is going to like temper them a little bit? Do you think that now Twitch is starting to realize they can't essentially hold people at gunpoint with the "you better play by our rules" all the time everywhere? Because I know they did this to Destiny for a while. Like some of the stuff he did off platform, they tried to punish him on platform for.
Yeah, and they've done that to a handful of people, to my recollection, and I really hope seeing their larger streamers that make them a decent chunk of money pulling audience to other platforms really makes them rethink the way that they apply their rules and actually start treating people fairly. I mean, people have been pointing this out.
This
the way that
bitch's
they
voice is
treat,
so
treat,
fucked
rather,
up. Like the whole
like the cam
point
girls
of
on
like
Twitch,
the
diametrically
VTubers is
differently
that
from
they're
everybody
supposed to
else.
have like a decent
Right,
voice.
and I've noticed too that like some of the background.
Yeah, they'll
characters
have
on
like
Twitch,
some
and I don't know if they're
overly
local
animated
high-level
Jap
employees,
voice, but
Right,
this is
and
like
this
but they
bitch
seem to
is
be
like
kinda
some
connected
literal
fuck.
who,
to,
some literal
certain
who
group.
trailer trash.
Like
bitch.
Josh
Or
Boone, for
like
instance,
Pippa
right?
will be
When the Keffels thing
screaming
went
all the
down,
time, right? It's like
Keffels
there's
had
got to be like
relationships
an
with
X
people, I can't
factor,
remember
and
their
this bitch doesn't have it.
But it was some, some person
He
at
doesn't have the
Twitter,
sauce.
right, basically gave Keffels a direct line to kind of push Josh out. And I know that they have those similar kind of connections at places like Twitch. That's why I don't think Josh could ever stream, right, at Twitch. Like, he has to stick to, like, I think, Kick and YouTube and stuff like that. But I just kind of wonder, because it's interesting watching this cancel attempt that happened on you that took kind of place over the span of a month implode on itself. Like, they tried banning you and then reversed it instantly. They wrote hit pieces and then deleted them instantly. Reddit came after you and then reversed course. And then Anna has run for the hills. If this had been 5 or 10 years ago, they would have got away with it.
I believe they would have. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you would have been able to say, hey, this is bullshit and here's why. Nobody would have been
So
able to
gay.
post fart porn and
He's
trans
like
rape
framing her
videos.
as some
You
sort
know
of
what I mean? Like, this
persecuted
stuff would have
individual.
gone, kind of hidden.
Like she's faced so much
So, I mean, like,
adversity.
when it comes to Twitch, do you see a future
Like,
there?
she's
Or do you
the,
think
Nixon
eventually just
said,
jump ship and
this is
focus
more
on, like, YouTube,
faggoty than
100,000,
Bohemian
maybe
Grove.
Kick or Rumble or something.
It
True.
really depends on if Twitch can shape itself up and
Yeah, she's
kind of like
he's
with
framing
all
it like
bridge
she's the
stuff I've been
Rosa
uncovering,
Parks
I don't know
of
if it's even
streaming.
possible with the current people running Twitch.
The
if
Rosa
they can
Parks
reverse
of
course.
pedophile
I think it
baiting
might be a case of
pieces of
you
shit.
kind of need to fire the ideologues that have embedded themselves.
It'd be
and
better
put
if she was the
actually
George
politically neutral
Floyd
people there,
of
or at
streaming,
least
if you want to
people
know
who
the
can
truth
She
about
remove
it.
sat in the
biases
back of
and
the
apply
fucking
rules
VTuber
evenly
jack
across
off
people.
booth.
Right. Man, yeah, I mean, it was a wild thing to kind of watch from the outside, but I noticed you got a ton of support as this went on more and more, and people realized what it was. And the other thing I found really interesting is because you did do a cease and desist, right, to
Yes,
these people.
yes.
It kind of reminds me of I've seen accounts on Twitter
She
start to
should
do
fucking
this more, like
cease
Libs of
living.
TikTok and others.
Mhm.
And
I
so
noticed
should
for
you,
like a
Jim.
good decade
Fucking
to maybe like
faggot.
2
Okay, I gotta
decades,
go.
the left was really into kind of doxing and canceling and shaming people.
I stepped
And I
away, but
noticed
you're
when
totally
people
right.
that were
Like,
either, you know, kind of in the middle or
he's
more
doing
to the
this
right,
to
started to
launder her,
reciprocate that.
right? To paint her as the hero,
The impact it had was monumental.
to put his weight
So,
behind
like,
her.
you know, people would have said before, "Oh, don't, you know, lost
Yeah,
in
he
2K,
thinks
Yeah.
don't
thinks
dig
this
into
is
Anna, you know,
the
that's
future
wrong."
And
for
I
some
had a
reason. I
handful
don't
of people saying
understand
that
why.
to me as well. Like they were just like, "Oh,
But-
you know,
but it
she's
worked.
scared. That's why
He's
she's doing
probably
lawfare.
he's
Like,
probably
she's a
trying to
coward.
like
She
set up
can't
an
stand by what she said."
apprentice
But it
so that he
works.
can
That's
grift
the
as hard as
correct
he
thing
can
to
before he
do
just
if
fucks
they're
off.
lying about you. And I think a lot of content creators, if they have these kind of freaks go after them, could really use this to their benefit. Because why let people lie about you? Why let people write hit pieces? Why not use the tools at your disposal to your advantage?
Right, and
And
I've
did you
noticed
hear,
too, as far as like games journalism
Jim
goes,
mentioned
if you could call any of
Josh,
that, I mean,
too?
Vice is kind of. I think of it more like documentaries. That's what I think of Vice. To be
He
honest, or
mentioned
regular
Josh
news.
as a
love
persecuted
It's a big thing they
individual
were into.
Yeah.
to
I remember
pay
that.
favor to him.
But like I've
Curry
noticed
favor.
most of these
Yeah,
like, gaming
he's already
journalism
trying to
outlets
walk it
have
back.
laid
I
off
don't
pretty
think we're
much
gonna
all their
get too much
employees.
out
Like,
of it.
it feels like it's a dead fucking
I think
industry
I
at this
think
point.
Josh is
Yeah,
going to
and I mean,
go
when Anna was trying
this
to really
Kirsch
run up this
bitch.
cancel campaign, they were
I don't
adding
think
like
he's gonna
Alyssa
go Jim.
Mercante. They were adding that guy I always forget the name of from Gamergate. One of the like big 4 dudes who was involved in the
Listen to how she
journalism
tries and
shit with that.
qualifies her.
They were just like adding, you know,
qualifies
anyone
herself. She's like
influential
a.
who
Oh,
could possibly help them.
She's
Jason,
she's rolling out her
Jason,
card as an old
he was
fag,
the
as
guy
an
that
elder
got into
fag
an
and
argument
gator.
with the people that
Elder.
did, I think it was Dragon Crown.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And there's this one character in that game.
Follow
that's,
me,
like a
guys.
30-year-old woman with the biggest tits you've ever seen. They're ridiculous. They're like triple E's.
Yeah, she's fucking
And he
massive
posted-
honkers.
Yep,
You know
and
what?
he posted a picture of her and he said,
I need
"This
a
is
1.
Lolly."
Oh, Nathan Grayson was the one
We
they
need to
added, yeah.
apologize
Oh,
to
that
Sweet
one. Okay,
Anita.
okay. I thought we were talking about. Okay, the guy I'm talking about is the one that thought women with gigantic tits were Lolly
Well,
because
it's
he had
like,
no
you
idea
know,
what the
some
fuck he was
people
talking about.
some people call me Lolly as well. I'm like, oh
Start
no, she's
throwing out
not
the
all
I
Lolly,
don't
but
think
she
her-
panders to
guys.
lollycons, and it's
True.
like, okay, brother.
We all know Lollycons
Post
love
them on
big
Twitter.
tits.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
one thing that they're all super into. It's a one marker that they're attracted to.
Truly.
I take it back. There is
Now, did
amnesty.
you have?
You still come
'cause
over
I
here.
kind of went through the links that I wanted to.
Apologize
As long
to
as you're not
Ralph.
that
shocked.
Apologize
Shocked
to Persip.
that they
Apologize
have,
to me.
I'm almost tempted to read it, but I don't know
Apologize.
if you're.
Apologize
that'll
to
probably kill
House.
the
I mean,
toss
if
on
you
Twitch,
want to
I'm gonna
read it, I can just mute my audio for a minute while you're, because it is fucking wild.
Oh, hold on. They have the.
This
general
stream
page,
is
and they have the
hilarious.
general
Coming
page
from
for
the
titles,
fucking.
but they don't
Look at
actually
this
have
avatar.
the archive.
Holy
of the
Christ.
work itself.
Oh.
Some lolly
Oh, hold on,
avatar.
hold on. Let me
Whoa,
Yeah,
this is a
that's
heckin'
some-
hilarious
that guy's a
Morning
stream.
Wish might actually go through.
Some
I
Latinx
fucking hate that guy.
profile physiognomy right there.
Oh.
He's a
Oh my
fucking
God,
stick.
no. Nobody archived their porn? They just archived the titles? Come on, guys. What are we doing here? Come on.
Come
friend
on,
and
man.
I are
Archive
into
the
anime.
porn. We need to read
All these
it.
people talk like
You
Zoomers
need to
too.
archive the
Oh, look.
disgusting
They
porn.
talk like
I
Jim Alpha.
honestly don't see what
Okay,
the
I'm
big
sorry.
deal is.
I'm
She seems
sorry, chat.
nice.
was
I
gonna
like
read it
her.
For you. We were going to listen to their amazing magical girl gangbang birthday party, but apparently that's not going to happen. Anna,
Oh,
you lucked
shucks.
out.
Shucks,
Oh, you
man.
lucked out so much, Anna.
They all need to
Holy
commit a
shit.
seppuku, as they call it.
And let me see.
Yeah, it's
what
weird
else
they,
was
don't
really, like,
enjoy that
pertinent
part
in
of
here. We
Jap
had like spin-off
culture.
articles like Sports Kita is like some
True.
weird AI slop written by Indians over in India. They wrote some hit pieces on me where like
You know,
Yeah,
they
they've
all,
adopted
they're
none
all
of the,
about.
was VTuber
They've
Kirsten
adopted
goes
none of
viral
the,
for seemingly
ideals of
defending Shiloh
sacrifice
Hendrix's
and
fundraiser
honor.
after
Instead,
a
they took
letter
on all the
reportedly calls Child
degenerate
the N-word. And then the clip that they
Right, they're all
the
into
clip
the
that they linked from my
lolly and the
stream where, like,
CP
it's
and the
supposed to
anime
support their
and
headline is
the
me literally
fucking
saying,
Jap snacks,
it's
but
not
you don't
okay
ever
to
see
call
them
a
shoving a
child the
sword into their
N-word.
gut.
So, I was like, you know what?
If they had any honor
That
as a
one
real
can
man,
stay.
that's
I
what they
won't
would
cease
do.
and
To be
desist
pretty,
them. That's
to
good
be
marketing.
pretty
Hey,
honest, though, that
dude,
shit was
now.
pretty gay
Oh, so,
too.
the other
Mishima was kind
I
of a
wonder, do you think
fag.
the other journalists were a little gun shy?
I don't
like
know
watching
anything about
Anna just
Japanese
get,
culture. I
her
think it's
shit
all
wrecked?
gay.
Yeah,
Or
I
his shit
feel,
wrecked?
I feel like after I started pushing back, a lot of journalists were like, maybe we don't want to jump in on this, actually.
I'm still floored that Crime Boss and the devs haven't approached you to say at least sorry.
Same.
But nothing.
Same. I wish they would. I wish they would. Oh, and I guess another thing as well. Before and even after my cease and desist, there were a whole bunch of VTubers that decided they wanted to torch their own careers and try to jump on this cancellation. One of them being, I mentioned Idle Corp previously. Idle Corp eventually sold to something called Brave Group, and one of the talents was someone named Rin Penrose. And Rin decided that she was going to virtue signal by dropping her GamerSup sponsorship in order to try and pressure them to drop me. And there were a handful of people that did this, like Joe Cat. I don't know if
They're
you're
trying
Joe
to
Cat is.
cancel me.
No,
Oh
that
my
one
god.
I'm not remembering.
Joe Cat is
dropping
like a
my game.
femboy
Who cares,
wrote a
bitch?
song
Slit your
about how
fucking
much he
throat.
likes girls
Fucking
It's
and
so
pedophile
he's
crazy,
gay
too,
that he made liking women
how
homosexual.
Jim has this like tranny
Nicely
coded
done.
like
Yeah, he got
CP
bullied on the
coded
internet for
art,
that, but he
right?
comes
It's
back
like
every
the
so often. And he
the
was like,
Troon
oh, you know what? My
flag
GamerSup
colors,
thing has already
and they have like
lapsed,
the
but, I'm
the
actually gonna remove all
spirals,
their
right?
branding
That
now
all the
because
It's like a
I'm
bunch of
affiliated
little
with this
kids.
VTuber.
It's like a
I was
bunch
like,
of little
what are you
kids.
Yeah, and they're in a
van
little
being
in a
driven
van.
by
I'm
Yes.
gonna be-
And
I'm gonna
Jim
be
is like
honest,
the
I don't know
daddy,
half
and
you
he's
guys
got
are
these
sponsored by
like
it. What is GamerSups?
CP coded
GamerSups
spirals and
is
shit.
like
It's
a
wild.
supplement company, so they sell like caffeinated.
Jim is a
flavored
groomer
powder
trying to
that
get
has
young
a bunch
boys
of
to
I
different
shoot people, kill
vitamins
people,
I
and
thought it
rape
was
children.
I thought it was
He's a
suppers.
pedophile.
Like
Fuck you,
gamer
Jim.
suppers.
Die.
No,
I
well,
thought they were sending you like
they
meals.
sell ramen now, so I mean you can have gamer supper.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought they're like, oh, gamers are so lazy they can't cook, so we'll send them food.
And
so
I'm
they
not
eat
even
something that's
joking when
not
I
pure
say that. I
lard.
genuinely
You know,
believe
and
Jim
that
is
was
a
the thing.
pedophile.
Gamers
He's like a
eat
sick
nothing
freak.
but, you know,
'Cause he's been
jerky
online his
steaks
whole
and
life.
ramen, so we're
And
gonna
he's
give
been
them
in the
vitamins
deepest
that they
cesspits of
need
the
through
internet.
this caffeinated powder. And they also
Yeah,
sell
me too.
non-caffeinated powder, you know, for people who have like
Yeah,
IBS
but,
and
you know,
shit, so they can
we have
they
the
can get
testicular
flavored water.
fortitude to
I mean,
withstand
most
that.
Most of it tastes pretty good. I have
Oh, see,
fucking
that-
loved
that's-
drinking
No, I
it.
meant me too. I think he's a
That actually
pedophile.
hits a little too close to home. I ate mostly yakisoba and like
Yeah, he is a
a gym or
pedophile.
two.
Well, we've all
That's,
been in the
you know,
deepest
like,
cesspits.
I'll have
Maybe you need
yakisoba.
Jim went in the
GamerSups.
deepest
Let's go
I
cesspits,
need
Kesha.
gamer
and he stared
suppers.
into the
Yeah,
abyss
yeah.
and he liked it. And now he's
So
gonna
is it-
suffer
is
that
it,
fate when he
you get
burns
a
in
percent
fucking
of
hell.
per unit sales, or is it like
So
that kind
every
of thing?
time someone uses my code, I get a percentage of the sale, and they do like a sliding scale. So the more you sell, the higher your percentage that you earn is. And I've hit max percentage like ages ago, and you have to sell quite a lot in order to get merch with them. So I had like a counter. I don't remember what it is because it's ages ago, but I had a counter for meeting
Sure.
that goal. I met my cup goal, and then my merch drop was in April. Right around the end of when the article stuff was dropping. So they waited until my merch was gone. And some people were even like, oh my God, she just signed on with them. And some people were angry. They were like, why did this VTuber who just signed on with them get more merch in her drop than most people do? And it's like, well, because I fucking sell, bro. Like, what do you mean? And I
'Cause
didn't
I'm
want to do
so
anything while I was
edgy and
working on the
cool.
cease and
Say
desist. But
edgy.
afterwards, I was like, yeah. My merch
I sold
dropped.
so
Well,
much
only the
merch, so many
seething Twitter
gym
freaks,
hats,
so
and
before the
pedophile
articles,
bill holes with
I
children's
made
stickers on them.
$160,000 off of my merch drop in
Well,
3 weeks.
Of
Shut
comment
the fuck
cleansing,
up.
So
the
that's
point of
not-
the
that's
stream
not
is to
even
make
what
money
GamerSups made,
off
that
of
is what I
VTuber.
made from my merch drop.
Shut
simps.
the fuck up!
Yeah.
God, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Ah!
Listen
Yeah,
to
so
them talk
everyone
about all
was
the
like,
money
why
that
won't
they're
they
making
drop
off
her?
these
She's
facts.
called
Like,
Brand Risk, and
Oh,
there's a
yeah,
large
give me a
YouTuber,
mic,
like
boy.
I think it's Solid JJ or something. He had
Yeah.
been making advertisements at the end of his video, like, "Oh, this week's flavor is Brand Risk. I wonder
Like
what
Ralph's
that
Twitter.
could be. Maybe look up GamerSup's Great Replacement Theory."
He
to
posted the
figure
Ralph
out why.
apology
Haha,
form.
Brand Risk.
Pretty good.
Okay, now I've got to agree with
Based?
my chat right now because half of them are saying, "How do I become a VTuber? I want $160,000 selling hats? What the fuck? How do I do that? Hey, I love GamerSups. Hit me up. I'll sell your fucking caffeinated whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, it's powder. It's Jimmy
the
powder.
Ralph
Or
tweet,
Jimmy
the
powder.
gun
powder. Fucking
apology
get your
form.
triple powder today.
Get your cripple powder. Get your cancer today. Eat your Jimmy powder and have
That's
a hat,
funny.
you fuckers.
But free hat with every canister.
That's
Tastes like
great.
Pixie sticks and radiation. GamerSups.
Yeah, no, I never expected my merch to do as well as it did, but I am incredibly grateful for my community. And there were some people, like when my merch drop happened, Reddit was also seething about it. They were just like, how could this person have merch? I love the art, but I hate her, and I'm gonna buy it anyway. And I was like, well, thank you.
Oh my god. Well, this is what I want people to realize. No bullshit to the people listening on chat. This is why I say VTubing is the next step. All right. Kirsch, you're still up and coming. I mean, you do have a large following, but
Yeah.
like there are other VTubers that are much larger.
Oh yeah.
So
for
if
sure.
you're hitting 160,000 your share
Talks
on
about
merch, imagine what the other people are doing.
VTubing being the next
Like
step.
this as
The
far as
way Klaus
profitability
Schwab
goes
tells you
for
to
like
get
a
vaccinated
sustainable
and
thing
to
for a
eat
5
the
to 10 year
bugs
career,
too.
the money you're making
Eat the
so
bugs,
far
drink the gamer
outpaces,
subs.
people that did like Let's Plays and all the other shit. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
And I just remember your advice where it's just like, content creators have a
Yeah.
lifespan, like, 5 good years maybe. You want to get something sustainable, like buy a house in that time,
Oh my, yeah, there's no way you're not going to be able to do that. To have the house you want, the car you want, money in the bank, like you'll be set for life after
Oh
you're
yeah.
done with this.
Oh yeah. I just got to learn how to invest because numbers hurt my brain.
Yeah. Well, now I've got to sell merchandise.
Isn't
Let's
that
do this.
evil?
I'll end this.
That,
Google
like,
Meet. I'm gonna
you
play a
got
quick,
people who
break
work
and
their
grab a
hands
drink,
to the
right. We'll do
to
like
the
a 5-minute
bone,
break, then I'll start a new
you
meet,
know,
and
go
I have some
out, do
questions I'm sure
hard
people
work
wanted to ask
every
their
fucking
Ko-Fi and
day,
stuff, and then we'll go over a few
you know,
of
and
the,
don't have a
other
dime left
related
over, and
VTuber
then you've
stuff.
got
I mean, we
these
talked
fucking
a little
freaks,
bit, like the Cinder
you
stuff,
know,
that
just
kind of stuff.
ho-
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta show
rolling
you
in
the
it.
woman who shoved staples in her vagina.
Some days I,
I mean,
feel like
who
I'm fucking
doesn't?
paralyzed
What?
from the
I've already
Yeah,
that's
shared
further-
with my
House,
audience the woman who
pretending
put
like he has fucking
spaghettios up
cancer.
herself.
Isn't that
So,
fucking
like,
great?
Interior
staples.
Don't you love
semiotics.
Daddy too? Don't you
Yes,
not want to put a
yes,
bullet in
thank
his
you.
head?
Oh my God, somebody appreciates art.
This
I
further
appreciate
confirms my
art.
bias that we should kill
That's
all
right.
streamers.
This is why you make the big bucks, because you
Except
appreciate
Ralph.
high art.
Except everybody,
All right.
except
Well,
everybody
we'll see
we
you
agree with.
back from your
Well, I
vitamin break
disavow
here.
all
You'll go get
violence,
your
of course,
IV.
but you know,
Actually,
I
what
do
I'm going to do
think
is
that
call
they
up
should
Gamer
commit
Subs fucking
suicide
right now.
legally.
In a fantasy, in a video game, in a
But
dream.
I need a cup for my hat.
They should all isekai
I
and
need,
go to anime
I need
heaven.
cups for all the money. That's what
Fed's
I'm gonna make. I
watching
need cups
all
for
the Fed
nickels
posts
I
I
make.
made on the stream
Holy
is
shit.
fake. It's
All
not
right,
real.
so we'll take a
It's
quick break. Then I'll send you another link.
unsubstantiated.
Just jokes,
Continue on, like,
guys.
5 minutes then.
Sounds good. See
But
you
I
in a minute.
do. I'm a firm believer in the Canadian suicide, legal
All right,
suicide.
I've left the Google Meet. I'm by
True.
myself. Oh God, Jimmy's ashes. Yeah, it can be part of the grandpa and grandma's
It would get
ashes
rid of
collection.
probably
we can
like
have Jimmy's
30% of
ashes.
these
Let me put
people.
on BGM while we're just vibing here.
So did she just
Don't
leave the
forget
Google
shot
Meet? Is that
glass in the
really it?
pool. That wasn't a VTuber who did that. That was just some woman. Yeah, Jim missing out on the gamer subs. It was just really funny. Like I didn't wanna say anything while I was working on.
Did
on,
her
like, my
voice
cease and
just
desist and
change?
whatnot, but it's just like.
Am I tripping?
Everyone's saying I was just nothing but a detriment.
No,
It's like,
no,
bro,
no. I think I
Bro,
noticed
I
it
was
too.
not a
It-
detriment.
hold on.
Holy tuber, like I think it's Solid JJ or something. He had
Yeah.
been making advertisements at the end of his video like gamer subs, great replacement theory.
My chat. 50,000. I'll sell your fucking house.
Yeah, no, I never expected my merch to do. How could this person have merch? I love the art, but I hate her.
People that like are awesome.
Okay.
Content creators
Hit
have a
it.
lifespan.
Yeah, do that. I'll break and grab it. Force.
And who shoved staples in her?
With
What
I
She kind of has,
everyone's
like,
saying I was
that
just
voice
nothing but a
physiognomy.
detriment. It's like, bro. I
Vocal
was
fry.
not a
I
detriment.
don't know. Maybe I'm just
Holy shit.
imagining it.
I am like, if you want.
This
if
bitch
you
is
wanna
definitely
tap into the
dented
market,
BPD
baby,
or
I am a
vaccine.
great fucking business partner for you, but you better have a good item because I'm not gonna shell out like fucking
God bless
weird
if
schlock
this
to
bitch
my
has a
audience.
boyfriend.
I wanna
God
be able
bless
to
that
buy it and
nigga.
use it myself.
Holy shit, this bitch is fucking
Makes you
insane.
happy to see me streaming with my Oshi. It's been really.
Okay, what is this faggot Jim doing?
Drink powder laced with caffeine. How am I not $160,000? What?
Oh, he's doing the Jim
Shit.
voice.
No wonder Josh hates VTubers. I'd hate him too. That's so much money. Oh God. Oh, sweet Jesus. The jealousy's going through the roof right now. All right,
Oh,
wait, my commercial here.
He's
Oh
calling
my
the
God.
chat jealous. Oh,
Oh,
you're
sweet
just
Jesus.
jealous if you don't
How do you make that
suck the
kind of money?
CP
Oh, I feel
dick.
old.
Oh
I
my
feel so
God,
fucking
Jim, you
old.
fucking fag. You're so stupid, you
By
piece
buying
of
a
shit,
I'm gonna
you
blow a fucking
asshole.
nerve.
I've been sitting here.
I'm literally gonna blow a
talking
fucking
hard
nerve.
cases.
That
If-
interlude
I might
is
have
so
stroke
cancer.
tonight.
Pixie sticks and
I'm not
radiation.
even lying.
To do
With people that did like Let's Plays and all the other shit. It's
Oh
ridiculous.
my, I can't believe this. Like, Jim,
Ridiculous.
And I just remember
really
your
think
advice where
that-
it's just
that
like,
this
you
is
know,
gonna be
content
good for
creators
you?
have a lifespan, like five good years maybe. You want to get something
oh
sustainable,
my
like
God.
Break and grab a drink, right? We'll do
Mhm.
like I'll end this Google Meet. I'm gonna play a quick break and grab a drink, right? We'll do
Mhm.
like a 5-minute break, then I'll start a new meet. And I have some
Oh,
questions
they're
I'm sure
coming
people
back.
wanna
Why
ask
are they
Ko-Fi
ending
and
this
stuff,
Google Meet for
and
a
then we'll
break?
go over a few of the other related VTuber stuff. I mean, we talked
What?
a little bit, like the Cinder stuff, that kind of stuff. Outside
yeah,
of
I gotta show you the woman who shoved staples in
Oh,
her
this isn't
vagina.
even
I mean,
over.
who
You know what?
doesn't? I've already I've already shared with my audience the woman who puts
I don't know how
SpaghettiOs
much
up
longer I'm gonna
herself,
keep going.
So like Staples.
Oh, interior semiotics.
Yes, yes, thank you. Oh my God, somebody appreciates art. This is why
I
you deserve
appreciate
money.
modern art.
That's right. This is why you make the big bucks, because you appreciate high art.
Well, all right. Well, we'll see you back from your.
Right now,
Sounds good. See you in a minute.
toggling this switch for an hour and a half because I'm retarded. So if you got a question you want to ask, I will ask it. If it's not ridiculous, if it doesn't, it's not a string of.
If it's not ridiculous, he's already saying he's going to cut the super chats.
I should charge them a fee not to ask slurs. 160,000 on merchandise. What the fuck am I doing selling hats? I gotta sell this magical fucking powder. I gotta get me some anime tits. Holy shit. I'm gonna make an avatar of a fucking 6-year-old girl with double D tits. That should appeal to all
Jim.
They're like, oh, she's using a lolly avatar. I'm gonna be the most lolly avatar you've ever seen.
No!
Hi, my name's Jimathea, and I am a 6-year-old girl with giant tits. Buy my gamer subs.
No!
Buy my game. I want to buy a house. I want a second house. Buy my gamer subs. It's totally normal. I'm 8,000 years old. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's do a small break.
Jim!
I'm gonna grab a drink. We'll come back and, continue
you
on
can't.
Wild World.
He's openly.
Put on a nice commercial.
What the
Remember,
fuck?
If you want to send through a super
He's
chat,
saying
select
he's
it
gonna
up
make
until I
a
fix it.
a
Go
six-year-old
right
girl lolly
Cash
avatar
App.
with tits.
Also, you can switch,
He's
swing by
literally like
MyShopify.com.
clip
I heard
this,
it.
people, clip
She made
this.
$160,000
Oh
selling
my
fucking
god.
fruit drink powder.
God,
Fruit
dude,
drink powder
Jim,
laced with
no!
caffeine. How am I not $160,000? What?
Is this already on the farms?
Holy shit. No wonder Josh hates VTubers. I'd hate him too.
It's
That's so
popping
much
off,
money.
dude.
Oh, God. Oh, sweet Jesus. The jealousy's going through the roof right now. All right, let me put on my commercial here. Oh, my God.
Where is the clip?
sweet
Guys,
Jesus,
get this clip on
$160,000.
Twitter.
How
Get
do
the
you
clip
make that
on Twitter. Go and clip
I
it.
feel old. I feel
Go
so
and clip it.
fucking
Hurry, 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 hurry.
By
Get
buying
this
a
fucking
goddamn
clip.
American capitalist hat. Oh, gotta use that UN. Oh,
This fucking clip.
God. She made $160,000 selling fucking fruit drink powder. Cash App. And also you can switch.
Okay, I'm just gonna be silent.
My God.
And if you can clip it off of this stream if you want. I'm gonna be quiet when he's talking about being a fucking lolly. Okay, now.
Swing by Medicare.myshopify.com. My God. She made $160,000 selling fucking fruit drink powder. Fruit drink powder laced with caffeine. How am I not $160,000? What? Holy shit. No wonder Josh hates VTubers. I'd hate him too. That's so much money. Oh, God. Oh, sweet Jesus. The jealousy's going through the roof right now. All right, let me put on my commercial here. Oh, my God. Oh, sweet Jesus. $160,000. How do you make that kind of money? Oh, I feel old. I feel so fucking old.
I fucked it up, guys. I didn't go back far enough. Sorry.
We'll continue off like 5 minutes then. Stays. So if you got a question you want to ask of N-words, because it's Twitch for chat.
Okay, now I'm gonna be quiet.
Sounds good. See you in a minute.
All right, chat. Hopefully my audio now stays consistently. I've been sitting here toggling this switch for an hour and a half because I'm retarded. So if you got a question you want to ask, I will ask it. If it's not ridiculous, if it doesn't, it's not a string of N-words. Because remember, they're on Twitch. Maybe I could, I should charge them a fee not to ask slurs. 160,000 on merchandise. What the fuck am I doing selling hats? I gotta sell this magical fucking powder. I gotta get me some anime tits. Holy shit. I'm gonna make an avatar of a fucking 6-year-old girl with double D tits. That should appeal to all of you. They're like, oh, she's using a lolly avatar. I'm gonna be the most lolly avatar you've ever seen. Hi, my name's Jimathea, and I am a 6-year-old girl with giant tits. Buy my gamer subs. Buy my game. I want to buy a house. I want a second house. Buy my gamer subs. It's totally normal. I'm 8,000 years old. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's do a small break. I'm going to grab a drink. We'll come back and continue on with the wild world.
Okay, guys, clip that. Fucking clip that.
Remember,
clip that. Post it all over Twitter. Everybody fucking post that shit. Retweet it if you see it.
And also you can switch,
oh my God.
MyShopify.com. My God.
I can't fucking
believe
believe that, bro. That is fucking. My trigger finger is itchy right now. Let me go.
Dude, I can't believe it either. Like, he's out of control. He's lost it.
What?
I thought I gotta click this timestamp again.
Jim,
No
no.
wonder Josh.
Jim,
well, I just-
seen him that's so much money. Oh God.
The timestamp is like
the jealousy's going
like
through
5
the roof
minutes
right
when
now.
he starts the
All right, let me
break.
put on my commercial here. Oh my God. Oh sweet Jesus, 160,000.
But I
This is
also
the best thing that's ever happened, to be honest.
I feel old.
yeah.
I feel
I
so
agree.
fucking
This is
old.
actually the biggest fucking W we've ever had,
By
honestly.
buying a
I can't
goddamn
fucking believe it. I can
American
scarcely believe it, ladies and
Be right
gentlemen.
back. I'm gonna clip this up.
Let's fucking go. Jim's a pedophile confirmed. He admitted
Hey,
it. What a piece of
If
shit.
you clip it, post the tweet in chat so we can all boost it.
Oh, look at those hats. Quality fucking hats, ladies and gentlemen. Word around town.
I fucking called it, niggas.
Buy a hat for your hat.
I gotta give it to you, man. You really fucking did it. KKK,
I knew it. He can't
you're
resist.
a fucking king, bro. Fucking salute to the king.
He's
Let's
a
fucking
total
go.
chomo. He couldn't hide it any longer.
I am so glad to be here for this fucking glorious moment.
Yeah, 07s, guys.
Fuck you, Jim. Die slow, piece of shit.
Sorry, Gator. The Person Network won again, nigga.
Fucking endless victories. Keep hailing that trans flag, Gator. Cut your dick off already. You don't deserve to even have balls.
Guys, quote tweet this with the clip. Quote tweet this post with the clip.
Oh, look at those hats. Quality fucking hats, ladies and gentlemen. Buy a hat.
And just post it. Just post it everywhere. If you post it, put the link in the Rumble chat.
Buy a hat for your hat.
I will retweet it.
Wear it around town and it's fancy. Buy a hat for your hat. When I'm sad, pay me. It's the only cure, really. When you're very sad, you need to pay me money. You gotta buy my fucking hats. All right, that's the only way you're gonna teach these communists their fucking place. These lemon-loving motherfuckers. It's by buying a goddamn American capitalist hat. Oh, gotta use that USA dollars to do it. Buy a hat for your hat. Quality fucking hats, ladies and gentlemen. Buy a hat for your hat. Wear it around town and it's fancy. Buy a hat.
Buy a gun for your head.
Yeah, yeah. Squire, did you hear that?
What's going on, boy?
Nigga, did you hear that? You're bullshitting me. Did you hear that?
What happened?
Jim just said he was gonna make a lolly avatar.
No!
Nigga, okay, we're replaying it. I can't.
What the
Dude,
fuck?
listen to this. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard Jim say.
Here, I'll send it. I'll send it to you.
Oh my
I'll
god.
send it to you. I got the clip.
I'm gonna be the most lolly avatar.
Listen to this. Are
What?
you watching?
What the-
60,000 on you know, of N words. Because remember, if it's not
So
after
he
design
starts off
retarded,
by saying he's gonna
so
cuck
if you
the
got a
super
question you wanna
chats.
ask, I will ask it. If it's not
Listen to this.
ridiculous, if it doesn't, it's not a string of N words. Because remember, they're on Twitch. Maybe I could.
I can't
you
even
know, I
believe
should
this.
Charge them a fee not to ask slurs. 160,000 merchandise. What the fuck am I doing selling hats? I gotta sell this magical fucking powder.
This is
I gotta get me some anime tits. Holy shit. I'm gonna make an avatar of a fucking 6-year-old girl with double D tits. That should appeal to all of you. They're just like, oh, she's
What
using a
the
lolly avatar. I'm
fuck?
gonna be the most lolly avatar you've ever seen. Hi, my name's Jimathea, and I am a 6-year-old girl with giant tits. Buy my gamer subs. Buy my game. I want to buy a house. I want a second house. Buy my gamer subs. It's totally normal. I'm 8,000 years old. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's do a small break. I'm gonna grab a drink.
What?
We'll come back.
I mean,
What the fuck?
Is that almost like a reference to
crazy.
the? It's
You know
almost like a
what?
reference to
Do
the
I
3,000-year-old elf girl from
Do I
Gator.
sense jealousy in Jim's voice? Do I sense jealousy? Is he jealous that these women are making more money than him, milking his
Yeah.
retards? Because they're all his retards that are giving all these VTubers all their money. It's all his kids. Is he jealous that these fucking lolly bitches are eating at his bottom line? So now he has to just go full mask off and just like fucking steal them back by being a little kid.
Old Troon Jim.
Guys,
Oh
retweet
my
this post.
God.
Retweet the Beazonon post.
Base Beazonon.
Oh my god, I can't believe Jim just said this. Like, I cannot believe it.
Back and continue on with the. So I had surgery scheduled on Wednesday.
Christmas
Here's the
creamery.
medical update.
Oh,
See?
yeah,
You
medical
fucking
update.
laughing.
Speaking of your wife,
Yeah.
did she pull out the stint for you? Did she start you like a lawnmower? I have to know.
Oh Jesus! So I actually had I had surgery scheduled on Wednesday. So I went in. They were gonna do the thing where they go with like the laser and blast the stones out.
Yeah.
Hold on, Persip's here now.
Blast
Persip, do you see
stone?
this?
With
What
a
up, Bruce?
laser?
No, I'm just tuning in now.
God
I've
damn it, we
heard
gotta
some
listen to it
pieces-
again. We
I've
had to
heard
listen.
some
Play it
pieces
again.
of it. I
Hold on,
heard
I'll
the
just play
lolly
it.
thing, but that could have been sarcastic, even though it was
Dude,
Squire's
he.
right. It
Oh,
sounded like
yeah,
he was
everything
jealous.
he says. Oh, no,
That
it's
was-
sarcasm, boys.
Some
That
like
was
some.
motherfucking
Listen
jealous.
to me.
No, it's not sarcasm.
It's not
It's really
sarcasm.
bad.
Listen to
This is really bad. He might as well just come out as a pedo.
Did
This
you
really
hear?
bad.
You heard
They're
this?
selling this magical fucking powder.
I want to
gotta get me
believe
some
this is
anime
like
tits.
sarcasm or
Holy
something.
shit.
Please, Lord.
I'm gonna make an avatar of a fucking 6-year-old girl with double D tits. That should appeal to all of you. They're
That
like,
should appeal to
she's
all of you.
using
Is
a
that
lolly. I'm gonna
sarcasm?
be the most lolly
Please
avatar
turn
you've
on
ever
your
seen.
pedophile
Hi,
audience
my
and
name's
smite them and strike them
He's
down.
not-
as
he's-
the
he's
pedophiles
with
they
them.
are.
girl with giant tits. Buy my gamer subs.
Yeah,
Come
keyword.
on.
That should
Buy my
appeal to
gear, I
all
wanna
of you.
buy a house.
That's
I
the
wanna
This is.
operative
fucking
Oh,
phrase.
buy
this
my
is how
gamer
we
subs.
win.
It's totally normal.
This
I
is
mean,
Jim
Person,
and
he's
Carter.
not
Acceptable.
turning on them. That's never gonna
Let's do
happen.
a small break. I gotta sell this.
We can hope and pray, boys.
If he doesn't turn on them, he does realize it
Persip,
will
he's streaming pro Kirsch. He's not turning on them. Like,
He just realizes what he just said and then just does a break right after.
Has a little break. Needs a
he's
little
not.
break.
This is not. He's not
Get
turning
off
on them.
the
He's doing the opposite.
Oxycontin, Jim. Get off the wacky pills.
This nigga's
Come on,
on
Jim.
meth.
Get in there and
Get
Yeah,
off
he's
the
on
vax
fucking
damage.
Come back
Jim
to
is
the
going
light,
to jail. Jim is going to jail, bro. I'm putting this nigga in prison.
This dude, are you? Cause like, what is going on? Like, I don't understand this. My whole brain hurts.
Pray to God he's just seen the light, maybe, and he's just fucking like gonna like smite this bitch.
Well,
He's
I
not
heard
seeing
some
the light. He's
audio
sucking her
earlier.
balls.
Oh my god, I heard the audio earlier. It was bad. It was bad.
They're
I
not
can't
even
even
posting
believe this
this.
is unironic. I can't even. Oh my god.
Like, what is going on?
I'm ironically going to be a lolly, a 6-year-old lolly with big tits. You'd love that, right, guys? Oh, it's
Gator said-
ironic.
I'm
Gator
not
said
even
on
a
Twitter,
Medicare
this is the
fan.
best day
I
ever,
just-
too.
You know, this guy used to make content about degeneracy, and like, this is a real heel. This is like an ultimate heel turn.
This is
point.
like, well, you know, it's like Haberman's heel turn almost in a way, except a little. Except he went full degeneracy. Like Haberman was.
Yeah, is this full troll remorse too, Jim? Your troll
I
remorse
think
is
at
that you
this point
masturbate
that
to it. now?
Jim's driveway is justified. Jim's driveway is fully justified at this point. If you know what I
Well,
mean.
I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is,
I just
how could you give this guy money if
Well, I am
he's
saying that.
promoting this? Like, how are you a fan anymore if he's promoting literal pedophilia? Can you still
It's an
be a
entirely
fan?
new audience. They just know Jim is the VTuber guy now.
Is this chat?
No, that's not true. If you look at his chat and stuff, a lot of people are like really perplexed.
Guys, everybody
chat
fucking
in slow-mo?
retweet this Beazonon. Okay, don't just like it, retweet it. I'm
There
seeing
are
people
people-
fucking like it.
Listen, so all of a sudden there are certain factions now that are going to start to
Persip,
go
can you
after Jim
retweet this?
hardcore.
This
Yeah, it's the
Beazonon post.
tribes of Israel.
What do you got?
situation here.
The pinned
Mr.
message in the
K.
Rumble chat. The Beazonon post.
Oh yeah, I can retweet this, no problem.
Yeah, retweet it. It's the clip.
Oh my God, boys! I don't know. Disgusted.
Okay, well let's hear him talk about his latest medical bullshit.
Scheduled on Wednesday. So I went in. They were gonna do. So
Did she pull out the stint for you? Did she start you like a lawnmower? I have to know.
oh Jesus! So I actually had I had surgery scheduled on Wednesday. So I went in. They were gonna do the thing where they go with like the laser and blast the stones out.
Yeah.
And I get in there, and the guy. Oh, let me turn the audio off on the fucking stream. So the doctor comes in, and I'm getting ready. They're gonna, anesthetize me, put me out, and get ready for it and stuff. He's going over the CT scan. I'd seen my primary to get my pre-op checkup before this, and we're sitting there looking at the CT, and I'm like, the radiologist had said that one of the largest calculuses was like 7 millimeters. I said, but before they said it was 14. What does that mean? And my primary didn't know. So I'm sitting down with the surgeon. We're looking at it, and it's like a conga line. They read the CT, and it's like right at the
here
bladder.
we go.
And so he's like, maybe we should just. He's like, I think it's actually like 3 stones. I don't think it's like one solid one. And he's like, do you want to give it another week? And so I thought about it, because when you're this bad, like if you have any heart stuff, just as a FYI to anybody out there, like even if you're in good shape, or you're active, it's a risk to get put under. So I sat and talked with him, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's wait a week and see what goes on. And so no, I haven't had any stents pulled out, and I haven't had the surgery yet. I'm trying to basically give birth right now. And I understand the psychology of women a lot better. I'll tell you that. Because
Doesn't make
this is
any
fucking
sense,
horrible.
Jim.
The only
Doesn't make any
children
sense.
Jim
Never
will
had
have is kidney
So listening
stones.
to you talk about
That
it,
doesn't make
hopefully
any
I never
sense,
get
though,
one.
Squire. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I'm
Dr.
not a
Person,
medical
what is
person.
your
Dr. Person,
what
we
is
need
your assessment?
prognosis.
Because destroying kidney stones with the ultrasound, it's not that big a deal. It's really a non-invasive procedure. You go in, you go out. It's the same thing.
Yeah. They did that. That's happened to people I know. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't
They
know
were
what the
fine the
fuck
whole
he's
day.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
They were a little under the weather, but because they pissed the rest of it out. But
Yeah, I don't know why, if it was 3 smaller pieces, they wouldn't hit them with it anyway. Unless they were really, really tiny. Which none of it makes sense. Nothing he says ever makes fucking sense. What is it with this
the
guy?
person I knew who had this done to him too was like, he had a huge kidney stone, but he was still like a little under the weather. It's crazy.
Yeah, I thought he was like pissing blood and.
Do you think the
What?
doctor is just like, you don't even need this? You're
Didn't
fine.
he say he was pissing blood for a week and in agonizing pain?
Well,
Yeah, he said
he's
he was
on
pissing
so
blood
much
for a week.
painkillers. Like, does he feel anything anymore?
No, I
He
don't
needs to
want.
drink-
Now, I
he
don't
needs to
really
drink
need
liquids,
a
too.
painless laser procedure.
He doesn't have
What?
cancer. He's a fucking drug addict.
This whole thing, that just keep it playing. I want to hear this audio because I need to hear it.
It's a lot of.
I
blood,
can't
so
believe
much
it's
blood,
real.
so
Did
much
somebody
blood, and it hurts so
send
bad,
them
and
pizza?
Listen,
I'm
he's
like a
describing
fucking
so much
emotional
blood.
Woman. I feel like a chick that's like ready to give birth.
That's what
Like I'm
Chad's
the one
saying.
screaming at my wife now. Like it's so bad.
He's
all
a
I do is, like, I sit on
masochist.
the toilet pissing blood all day long, just drinking water obsessively.
He
So
probably
I'm
took
hoping
too
that
many
this,
pills and got
gets out of
kidney
me
failure or
before,
something.
True.
next Wednesday, because otherwise they are going to have to do it. Luckily, the guy got really good. Super nice guy, so he'll be able to go in there and zap the shit out of it. But yeah, he told me, yeah, we will have to put stents in. And he's like, most people
More
just think, he's like,
stents.
don't worry about it.
Shut the
How-
fuck
It's like,
up.
I knew
Oh
people
He's such a
like,
bullshitter,
take the
dude.
off, the string gets
More
loose, they notice it
stents
comes
in?
out.
Where are they going to
How do you
put more
not notice it?
stents?
They're
So
all
we take it
stented.
out, like, we
All of
just
his
bring it
fucking
down
arteries
to
are
the
stented.
outside of your dick, basically.
That's where all
And
Jim's
sometimes the tape gets
bullshit
loose and it
comes
gets caught
from.
on your
Fucking
boxers.
ass.
You
You're gonna
don't
put a
even
stent
notice
up
you
his
pull your
fucking
boxers
ass.
off, the output is
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
you're so
Can you
full of
imagine?
shit.
Where
I
are
was
the
like,
Yeah,
there's
stents
no
going?
way.
full of shit.
There's no way that's fucking true. So, wish me luck, chat.
Yeah,
You know
there
what
is
would
no
help me?
way
Help
that's
me get through
fucking
this,
true.
this
You're
trying
right,
time.
Jim.
Buy my fucking hat.
Looks like Pinhead from
$160,000
Hellraiser.
over here. Come on.
Buy a hat for
Buy my hat,
Oh my God, buy a
chat.
hat for
This
my
guy is a
rage
fucking
at the fact that
lunatic.
Gamer Subs has made you a millionaire. Oh,
Well, let's not get too crazy. Not a millionaire.
oh,
Gamer subs,
no shit.
probably not good.
I'll
for your
become
kidneys either.
I'll become a pedophile for $1 million.
But I bet you will have a really
Please
nice
give it
house.
to me.
You'll
Don't
have
clip
This is
that.
what Jim is saying.
a great car. You'll be
This
set
is
for
what
life.
Jim is
I mean, that's
saying.
gotta
I
be
don't
a
really
great
like
deal.
Give me $1 million.
That is what he said.
Why
For
can't
money,
I?
I'll do anything.
Dollars, I'll be
Anime
a
Well, no, you get a great
pedophile.
car that's gonna
Yeah, I
last,
love
last.
it.
So, like, I've got a car.
Not even
How dare you
PvP did
hang on
this.
me like you
it's got, like,
did, you
80,000 miles
fuckers.
on it 'cause
This
I-
is worse.
This guy
than
is
that.
Is
literally.
Tardsky?
This guy
Tardsky
is
stunk this
literally
Last me
saying
another
this.
10 years.
No, not even
You can find
Tardsky is
one
this
that's
low.
No, this is worse.
Well, he did do MMA, man. But
go for it. Or you could do vampires.
Look at his
Become a
chat.
vampire
You
retrofit
the
and
chat,
start
I
doing
got
that
my
as YouTube
money.
stuff after the VTubing thing.
We're a
People
little
are
bit
in
behind.
shock.
At least,
Everyone
you know,
in
you
this
talked about
fucking
your
Discord right
stent and your
now
kidney stone
feels the
reminded
same
me
way
of an
Israel
article
does.
that I've looped on a couple of times. There was a woman that had
So
a
true.
UTI, and when she finally went to the
Real.
doctor, they found that there was a shot glass lodged in her bladder for over 4 years.
That's
This
why
bitch
she's
does
so
sound
popular
fat.
at the
Who
bar,
said
but
this
she
bitch
never can
sounds
remember
fat? She
why.
does sound fat.
He's
So why
locking
would
down
she
that
drug
chat.
it?
He's got.
I've never-
exactly.
he's in a
I would
panic.
lose a
You got
shot glass
trailer
for 4
parks
years.
Dude, I've
Yeah,
never
man.
seen
Never
this chat
seen-
so
How do you
slow.
function with a
It's
shot
slow
glass
as
in you for
fuck.
4 years?
They're
How-
locking
yeah,
it
how do you
down.
not know that there's something wrong?
Jim already said like he's
Right,
he's
it's
not gonna
lasting
read
for-
all the super chats, like only if
Uh,
it's
I'm gonna
you
pull
know
up,
copacetic
Monster
with.
Jam.
What's
Yeah.
Zyzern saying? Is
Yeah.
Zyzern sweeping it up?
So I've got some that have come through like Cash App.
No,
and
they're
PayPal.
all
Let me ask
snaking
you,
Zyzern because he
if
decided to
there
have
actually-
a ball
if there
sack
are
for
any-
once.
If there are any questions,
I'm sure half
Jim
of them,
doing
like,
this
how
stream
many
is like Laura
readings?
Loomer seeing the bomb drop on the
oh, we got
fucking
one from
facility.
Colin.
Zyzern can redeem himself by posting that clip.
Invest anime, Lolly,
Yeah,
listen,
repost
Cookie
the
was fuck.
Zyzern if
What's
you're
your opinion
listening.
on Lolly? What's your take on Lolly?
I'm gonna add
And
him.
I'm
I was
sure
like,
you
I
right
feel like
now
lolly
too.
and lolicon are two different things, right? Like a lolly is just like a woman
Fuck
that
you,
exists
Jim.
that has, you know, tiny petite proportions, and then a lolicon is the person that jerks off to it. So like lolly in anime, I don't think is that big of a deal. Lolicon, it's a little weird to me,
What?
but it's fiction, so
What?
like fuck, I don't really care, you know.
But it's
And-
What's,
fiction.
okay,
Seth.
what's your take on the 8,000?
Lolly in anime is
It looks
good,
like a
but
6-year-old. What's your take
lolicon-
on that one?
Like,
No
This
one
is
knows
fucking
what that means.
weird.
right? Like
You're a
if you're
pedophile.
sexualizing
Kill
that,
yourself.
that's
Jim
weird.
is like
But
definitely.
also, it's not real.
definitely
So
jacking off.
unless you're equating
the
it to
fuck?
something
Yeah, he's
real,
beating
I'm
off
probably
right
not gonna
now.
care that much.
This
I'm
is a
just gonna
goon in
side eye you,
stream.
maybe not let you watch my kids, right?
This
Like,
is a goon sesh.
We got one
This
from
is like-
Mama Oko.
This is
Deb
worse
wants
than
to
him
get you, try to
fingering
dox you.
Jade.
Now,
This
you're
is a
familiar
straight up
with
goon
Short
sesh.
Otaku,
This is
correct?
50,000 times worse
Unfortunately.
than anything
What's
I've
your
ever seen.
for people listening that
From
might not
Jim.
know the lore? What's your interactions with?
But holy
Dev?
fuck.
I
What's next?
can't
Is he
even
just gonna say
remember
I like to
exactly how
fuck
it
kids?
started,
Like that's
but,
the
like,
only
one of his
path forward for him
moderators
at
got
this
really
point.
angry that I wouldn't do a
Path
collab
down,
with
I
someone,
guess.
and then started
We're
like
getting pretty
giga
close to that,
stalking
yeah.
and doing gay ops in my
Someone
Discord.
spam
Gay
got
ops.
His
BBC
name up on
Jewish hoe
stream,
in the
and I was like,
chat.
I don't really remember much about
Dude,
this
it's
guy.
gay
Like, I don't know who that
ops.
is. Like, who are you talking
Giga
about? And they're like, the
stalker.
guy who tried doxing Jim, and I was like, I don't.
Good.
Who is that? Like, I didn't remember him.
Some
at all. And then he
crackhead.
ended up showing up in my stream, and I was like, "Look, bro, I don't know anything
Fucking
about you.
lock
I don't
Jim
have
up.
any issue with you. Like, I guess we could just like talk for a minute, so I could figure out why everyone wants me to
Lock
ban
him
you
up.
immediately on site." And then apparently that was called a struggle session, and I banned his moderator, and I was like, "Okay, dude, I just don't really want to deal with you. Like, please just fuck off, like consensually, you know."
Oh, okay.
And
So I because I have a history with Deb, right?
Yeah.
But I firmly believe this, and I will always stick to this, that during Gamergate, before it and during and after,
When you
that he
sold
looked
out,
and
Jim.
pretended to be a
When you
mute,
abandoned
deaf,
Gamergate.
autistic.
Oh my god, this is the
lesbian
shitstorm of
When
a
it needed
century.
you
I'm not
most.
kidding you. That would
This
ask
is
and
this
interact
is
with
this
other
is
women.
so
This has become
And
the
it's just
ultimate
really
goon
weird.
sesh. Now
It's
they're
really
now they're
weird.
reminiscing on
I think the
Gamergate
name
war
was like Camera
stories.
Lady. I think it's really
Goobergate.
weird that after that, it's come out that he's like really.
Anita
hating
was
the
right
trans
about
ones.
everything.
So I'm just
This
gonna
is the
throw that out
sector's
there.
bombing of a
Yeah.
yeah,
radar.
that seems to be a
boys.
trend.
Queen
that people
Anita
go
was
after
right.
me.
Yeah, that's why I bring it up because I
Anita-
kind of noticed that there is a bit of a trend.
Anita
with that.
was-
It's a
No,
little
I'm
weird.
more of a
Palestine.
Ralph
Now somebody
one.
sent me something.
Ralph
from
one.
Greg.
Jim
Ralph
is
Jimbo,
Israel.
ask her to say it.
Most
The
official.
word, you know the word.
Ah,
I like you now, Kirsch. Pick-a-me was my favorite. It's such a shame she was bullied.
Ralph didn't even have to do
I
anything.
want you
Jim
to
just
say the
completely
word.
stepped
You know
on
the
his
word.
own petard here.
I do not know what the word is, but I could give him a crystal radar.
We'll see if that one is acceptable. We got one from Alex here. Question for Kirsch. How many times did you vote for Trump and why did you vote for him?
Oh my
Twice. The
God.
first time because I
Who
felt
cares?
like it was the only option to try and get
What?
anything good done, and I was sick of everyone on the left.
for
Second time, everyone on the left is patently evil who is running.
left
so
bad,
like, there's
left
quite literally
bad.
no other option.
Twooned.
I have always maintained that like I'm pretty
The left
worried about who will
This
run
is
after
your
him, because I
new-
don't
this
really
is
have
your
faith
new
in the
right wing
Republican Party in general. so-
2025.
I'm gonna become a Democrat now. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like,
Our patriots
I'm
in
voting for
control.
Kamala.
Quite a
I'm
few
fucking
comments.
voting for Kamala, like
Not
straight
in the
up, dude.
question
You know what?
form.
Bring that nigga Biden back in here.
Sorry,
Give him
For
one more
real.
shot.
Did you guys see
Maybe
the
it was
Give him a
article
second
on
turn.
the
Fuck all that, boys. I'm
pimples
going to
who
Mars
got
with
arrested
Elon.
and
Fuck
the
this
riot.
shit.
Elon,
starting
So
a-
there was a
Elon's
VR
Jewish.
chat gooner who like
Elon's
What are
not
we
Jewish.
calling? What are we calling the
looks
new
like
party?
shit.
What are we calling the new
He
party?
like has admitted to dealing in CP and ERPing with like minors in
Um,
VR chat,
Huh.
and he
I'm
made
thinking
like
of
some
something
merch
original.
of Pippa.
What about
But
America
his only
First?
interactions with Pippa were
Nah,
during
the
the Hogwarts
liberalists.
Legacy fiasco where she
Yeah,
was
that's a
painted
good
as a
one.
Nazi. And his only
Liberalist.
interactions with me were after Anna Valen's
Liberalist.
article. So good job, Anna. You radicalized someone. Hooray.
We worship
I like
Sargon.
the sound of that.
And so
We're the branch
he has a
Sargonians.
crazy backstory of his own where like a whole bunch of people came out just info
Hello,
Kill, rape,
dumping
and die for
on just the
Sargon.
crackpot shit that he believes in. I
Sargon
don't think he
really
could be
wanted
painted
to
as
be
like
Chad
right
now. He's
wing or
famous
left
on
wing
YouTube.
or
He's
a
got
fan of
subscribers,
anything. It just
money,
seems like
bags,
I don't know,
Hey,
he's
bitches.
one of
I'm
those
really-
Nazis that got groomed
I'm
into a whole
struggling
bunch
to
of
think.
extreme
Like I'm struggling that
fetishes
this
and
is
beliefs,
real.
and
I
because he has
just- I
autism,
can't
he's just
even-
glommed onto all of it.
Sorry, so we had a pizza delivered. Thank you
Oh.
out there, whoever sent me a pizza. Hopefully it had green olives.
I'm not
Oh,
even
shit.
listening to this at this point. What the
The
fuck is
oppression
Jim talking
olives.
about?
Case you're-
Shut the
we
fuck
got
up.
one. I don't think this is for you.
Well,
Oh,
there's-
Kelsey, it says we
There's
collab with
people
Pippa again.
involved now.
Also, I have a restaurant
Yeah.
that needs customers. It's 233.
The Soy Jack
Street,
party's on-
Northwest
are
Forest Lake,
onto 'em.
Minnesota. Wait a minute,
Yeah,
that's my
yeah,
address.
they are.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
I don't
play
think
that.
that's not
Oh,
a restaurant. What are you
Face
doing
Jim,
here?
he just
Wait a
read
minute,
his
you
own
just got-
address on air. Whoa, isn't that cool?
What?
That needs customers.
He just
What?
read his
233.
he just read his own address on air because he's based and he's owning the A-logs.
Out there.
Whoa.
Whoever
Wait
sent
a
me a pizza. Hopefully it had green olives and pepperoni. By the way, folks, just in case you're
The oppression olives.
wondering. We got one. I don't
I
think
thought
this
your
is for
bones
you.
are glass
It
and you
says we
can't
collab with
eat.
Pippa again. Also, I have a restaurant that needs customers. It's 233 5th Street, Northwest Forest Lake, Minnesota. Wait a minute, that's my address. I don't think that's not a restaurant. What are you doing here?
Well, wait a minute, you just got a pizza. Is that supposed to be for both of us?
Whoa, Jim!
Whoa,
$160,000
boy.
Mine's
Johnny
showing up too.
Jim.
I'm
No,
poor.
no,
You're
you're
asking me.
that.
I'm poor. What are you asking me for pizza here?
It's okay.
Shaggy's
I'm
riding the
bunker
houseboat
underneath
right
you
now.
that.
Poor.
I'll come for a slice.
Oh,
To
boys.
be
Where's
fair,
Ralph?
this is from
Ralph
Kyler.
needs
To be
to
fair,
take his
synthetic man
victory
admitted
lap.
himself
Where's
to
Ralph?
Okay, we got
30%
the
of his
Zizern.
audience are pedophile.
Ralph's
We got the
watching like
Zizern
the
He's
Battle
poor.
or
Banning them.
something.
He's poor.
I
What
don't
about
know.
you?
I
Mr.
don't know
K,
the lore
Zizern
behind
is
this.
he's
What's the
replying.
Yeah,
lore
I don't know
behind
that
it?
lore either. The only interactions I had, right, was like some of his audience. they
Somebody
watched
send
me
Jim
at
a
the Real
pizza.
Game Awards, and then started harassing me for being a BBC-loving Jew whore for some reason.
True.
Because I presented an
True.
award to
True.
Barrett Wallace from Final Fantasy
Truth,
VII.
nuke.
Oh, we got one. We have one from AI.
He does
Burner,
sound
which
like a
might
fat
actually
Jew,
be
now
AI,
that she
depending
says
on
it.
How you take this
Oh,
question?
She is a fat Jew,
If I made
probably.
you ketchup from scratch, could we get dinner?
I know she's
There's a
fat.
non-zero.
I
chance
can tell from her
There you
voice
go.
that
Hey, you've got an
she's
in.
very
Oh, yeah,
fat.
she's definitely fat.
All right.
I wonder if she's
I just
related
wanted
to
to
Laura
throw
Lee.
a few out there, not to break the flow, but I know
Ooh.
there was a couple other things you wanted to go over and talk about a little of the
Buy a
VTuber
bunch of
adjacent
plastic surgery with all
that's
that
going
super
on out
jet
there
money.
with all the
Yeah.
interesting comings and goings. What would you like to kick it off with?
So I wanted to bring up. I think you would find Stapler Chen very interesting. So let me.
What?
Let me find my tabs on that and start sending you these images.
Wow,
Some of them are
that's
not
not-
safe for YouTube, so don't bring those up on stream. But
Oh,
to give you the
fantastic.
full picture,
Okay.
and I gotta give you the full picture. So it starts out with this tweet, where someone said, "Trigger warning."
Mr. K, are
she
you
has
muted? I
put
can't hear you.
razors and tacks inside
No,
her
I'm just not
vagina,
saying
shot
anything.
BBs
I
inside
have
her
nothing else to
vagina,
say,
had
really.
edible bugs inside of
Yeah.
her.
There's
and
not much
masturbated
else
and
to
ate
say
the
on
bugs.
this.
It's all
One
self-evident.
clip was
She
enough.
I mean,
lighted
you know, it's
cigarettes.
just like
She had video, image, and audio recordings.
for
of these
me,
events
the
and what
highlight
fuck.
is really that clip
And this is a
where
VTuber?
he's
Who
talking
is this
about
exactly that
becoming
we're
a
talking about?
lolicon.
This is a VTuber.
Yeah,
And,
I don't
their
think we can get any
name-
more than
Oh
that.
god, what was their actual name? It was like Kama something. Yeah, Kama Chan.
Yeah, me
But a lot
too.
of us just
Send
affectionately refer
Vivero.
to her as Stapler Chan because that's the only thing we can remember about her.
Josh
So
Boone
did-
is
did
right
Did
about
they disappear
VTubers.
after this came
This
out, or was
is
this something they were doing while they were?
No,
like,
this was
being a
something that
VTuber?
they were like doing and they were into, and like sometimes people would ask them to do these things
Janet
on Twitter, and they'd be like, "Yeah, sure, I
threw
love
down
this
a
shit."
bad guy.
And like she would follow back almost anyone who followed her. Like she was wild, man. Like Queen Snake territory wild. And I'm sending you some archive links.
Look,
It's
this is
in
the
Japanese, and these are
VTuber.
not safe for stream.
She
So
put the
now,
Medicare
was
hat
this a
on.
Japanese VTuber, or was this
Yes.
just archived?
This
Okay.
was a Japanese VTuber. So this first link shows the razor blades being
Guys,
poured
our
into her
heckin'
vagina and
VTuber
hitting her
cows
cervix.
were milking
Oh,
them.
lovely. I mean, who doesn't want to watch?
Whoa, so heckin'
Yeah,
Let me get
big.
this. Let me get this ready and cue it up on YouTube.
And then the second archive link shows the thumbtacks going inside of her. I don't know
We're
why
just
you would do
laughing
this.
online. Hey, you know
I
who
don't
else
know.
put
Like, the only place
thumbtacks
I've
in their
ever
fucking
seen
forehead?
thumbtacks inside someone
This
is
guy
Queen
named
Snake,
PPP.
So, like,
This
Yeah,
guy
I
named
did.
Ashton Parks.
Jav kind of goes
Triple
crazy.
P?
It's
Hold
a
on.
little wild.
Yeah.
I call him
Let me just-
Triple
I'm gonna
P.
change my stream here to kids only.
Triple
and
P
then
from
put
Oh,
the
did
Kino.
you guys see that I
I'm a
fucking
kid.
called it
Loud
too?
and
I feel
clear
like
for
that's a
everybody.
bad idea.
I totally
You
called
think
that
it might be
Jim
a
was
little
gonna
bad
go
idea?
mask off
a
tonight.
little bit of a
and
bad
he did.
idea.
Potentially a little
And,
bit.
Of course he did.
Potentially.
The
a little bit. I mean,
Perspicacity
he probably
Network
won't get banned,
always
'cause YouTube's
wins.
okay with that, but
So
Oh,
true.
they love
Kate.
it. I'm
So
sure they're
true.
huge fans of
Oh,
thumbtacks.
come on.
Pussy.
Text in
and
the
this last
sky.
archive link is the bugs
228,
inside of her.
19,
I don't, do you
bitch.
remember what Genki is?
It's
Yes,
tough,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, so Genki is where I first learned
Did
that
you
a lot
see
of Jav
Zyzern
practices
threw in
will
the
actually
broom?
allow
Yeah,
certain
He
bugs
did?
and
Zyzern broke the broom
marine
over his
wildlife
knee.
to be
Jim's
inserted
most
inside
loyal
of them.
clipper.
And my life was forever changed.
Yeah, he said
I was
it's
like,
a
what?
complete
Does it love
180.
and
It's,
heal,
this
or
is gonna
is
have
it
this
just
is gonna have
moment?
consequences. Yeah,
They never should have quit the nail salon.
this is gonna have serious consequences.
God.
And then
Oh, look, even Brian is here.
there are Twitter archives. So here's the blurred one. You know,
Brian?
for your safety. Here's a blurred
Yeah, Brian's
Twitter
here,
archive,
too.
'cause she
Okay, I
did
might
post
be
on
able
Bri,
to.
Bri?
Yeah, let me.
Bri,
Bri,
call
Bri,
in,
that's,
nigga. You gotta
Yeah,
hear
call
this.
him, Bri.
The third link.
Bri,
or
Bri,
the-
take a
House
victory.
Housemeister isn't
So I have something to
here.
put up on screen.
Message. There we go.
He's,
Message
Yeah,
you're
that's-
safe. This is a safe
Yeah.
zone.
This is
Brian
her
won.
vagina
Yeah, there are
Safe
no
space.
euros here.
closed.
Oh, he's in chat. Yeah, I mean, are you hearing this, dude? No, but
wait,
Brian, did you
no,
see
I've
the
got
clip
three
where
links.
Jim says he's going to be a 6-year-old
Oh, it's
lolly? He's
failing.
going to make a
Try again.
6-year-old
Archive,
lolly
keyboard, there
avatar
we go.
with double D
Archive the
tits.
last
Did
Yeah,
you see
he's
that?
gonna
Twitter
turn his
archive.
avatar into a little kid with tits.
Oh, okay, good.
That's
all right.
that's dead ass what
There
he
we go.
said
Sorry, it
on
wouldn't send
on
it
my
to
the
life.
person.
That's what he said.
it's all moon runes. They're not gonna even know what it means. Well, I'll throw it up so you got something on screen, but
I
they're gonna look at it. and be like, what the fuck does
chat.
this mean? I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, this is very not safe for work. I mean, it's not safe for life, but
Whoa, chat.
see, people joke about you keeping Jade in a cage, but this is what you saved her from.
Yeah, there we go. Hold on. Well, just to give him
It
an
is
idea.
dead.
What
again,
is it gonna be?
He's under the floorboards
There
at
you
this
go.
point.
It's just
This
an
is like a
explosion of
Telltale
moon
Heart
runes
I don't know if
situation.
this actually is Jim. I think it's just fucking Killwell pedos.
Yeah, I like she posted a pic. 'Cause
Yeah,
people
he
asked her,
literally
what
had
kind of
like the
stapler she
DeviantArt
used in
shows,
order
the
to
Tumblr
staple her
shows.
labia together to staple her vagina shut, and so she actually posted like
Oh, that's
the
gross.
actual stapler she used. So if other people wanted to buy
He
it,
did say that,
it's
Brian.
Yeah, he did say that, Brian. Well, play the
Well,
clip.
hey, I
It's
mean,
play
that's
the
clip.
It's a big A for effort. You always
Fuck
want to
this
have.
All
bitch.
right.
Play the clip for
We
Brian.
have to play the clip again for Bri. All right, Bri, get ready. This is gonna blow your
Yes.
fucking mind.
I gotta sell this magical fucking powder. I gotta get me some anime tits. Holy shit. I'm gonna make an avatar of a fucking 6-year-old girl with double D tits. That should appeal to all of you. They're like, oh, she's using a lolly avatar. I'm gonna be the most lolly avatar you've ever seen. Hi, my name's Jimathea, and I am a 6-year-old girl with giant tits. Buy my gamer subs. Buy my game. I want to buy a house. I want a second house. Buy my gamer subs. It's totally normal. I'm 8,000 years old. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's do a small break. I gotta sell this magical fucking.
There it is, folks.
Oh.
It doesn't get any better the more you listen to it. Like,
Help out.
That should appeal to all of
the
you.
brand
That's true.
stapler to use.
Operative phrase
That's true.
there.
She could get a sponsorship.
yeah,
with that stapler
Zyzern is
company,
thrown
sure.
in the
Now, do you have
broom.
any VTuber
It's
stories
tough.
that don't involve the
That
insertion
is
of
just-
hardware
Oh my
to
God,
do you
organs
even
that
say
shouldn't be
that,
having
man?
fucking
How
How
would
would
hardware
you
you
utter
say-
those words out of your
There
mouth?
was
Ever?
a
I don't
YouTuber
know.
fan. Let me see. I think his name was like
Couldn't you
Kesterly
hear the
something.
jealousy in his voice,
He was
Brian? He's like,
obsessed
I wish I
with
could be the
a
little girl.
VTuber named
I wish
Charlotte.
I could be the little
She's a
girl, make
VTuber
all the
and an
money.
We're
artist,
getting the live
and
Brian
he ended up
reaction right
sending
now.
her, like, an iPad.
Call in, Brian.
There he
Brian,
is. There he
Brian.
is. Okay.
Brian, Brian. Cut a promo on Jim. Cut a promo, Brian.
He's here.
Where what happened? Where what happened? I just don't understand what happened. There is no way this is the same guy from 10 fucking years ago. This dude, I remember helping him with the fucking Tumblrisms. I remember all of us, Gerpy, fucking Danny, everybody sitting in the chats, going through all this shit with him before even Jade became a part of anything, before any of this. This was just a different dude. He was a fucking teacher. This makes no fucking sense. This makes no sense. I didn't even think he would say something like that. There's no fucking way. His fans will eat this up, right? This is the only people who left, right? Is the Gator people, right? There's no way. Does anybody even remember the Tumblrisms? Does anybody remember any of this stuff?
I remember.
Yeah, I think a lot of people remember
course.
it. I
Oh,
can't
hell
believe
yeah.
this is real. I keep
Shit.
like waiting and thinking like, well,
He
maybe
went
this is a
after-
bait and switch, but
remember.
like it's not happening.
He went after the My Little Pony community. He went after the furry community. He went after
Like,
went
what
after-
is this?
he went after Jonathan Ross and the pedophiles. This is so wild. I don't know what
This
to
is
say.
classic
I'm
Jim,
just
dude.
shocked.
A lot of his archivists are thrown in the broom now.
This
mean,
is
dude,
Jim, the next
I don't know.
generation.
I mean, that's it. That's the clip, right? That's just
That's the clip. I mean,
Well, he went
That's
full
it.
Haberman, basically. He went full Haberman. It's now he's regretted everything he's done,
Is this
and it's
cancer? Is this brain can? Is this the cancer? Like I've heard about like chemo brain rot from chemo and stuff. Like if
Is it,
I don't know.
or is it Brian, or is he just dead, and this is like an AI or something?
No, he's not.
He's been a Chinese AI for like
Jade's
the past
gone.
5 years.
If
Oh,
Jade
there's
is there,
Zizern. There's Zizern. Oh, fuck you, Zizern. Stop promoting the casino, fag. You know what? I go to bat for Zizern, and this is what
Oh,
he
fuck
does.
him.
Fuck
Fuck
you,
him.
Zizern, you cunt.
I don't know what to say. I'm not
One
even,
hand
like,
the good
I'm
Lord
more,
giveth,
They're
and the other
posting the
taketh
Medicare
away.
docs in.
Oh no!
Oh, that's Kersh's docs too. Let me
Oh,
zoom in.
no!
Oh my god.
No, don't do that. I disavow.
Well,
They're going nuclear.
who
Jade's
fucking
gone.
cares?
I'm convinced now that Jade is gone. If Jade is
Guys,
there,
if you want
What
it,
is happening
they're
now?
separated. They're separated. They've been
Good.
separated for what? Maybe a year.
What is
at least.
happening now?
true.
They're
I
just
just don't
posting the docs in his chat. His chat is so slow. I've never seen Jim's chat this slow before.
Is this Jim streaming or is he on a stream?
He's streaming.
No, he's streaming, and then the Kersh bitch is streaming too.
Did you say they were doxing me too? Jesus Christ.
No,
No,
not you.
no, they're
No,
not.
not you.
Medicare and
I
Kersh.
don't think any of us have anything to do with this. This is just. I don't know. I don't know what the fans are gonna do. This will definitely split his fandom. I have to say, it has to do it. It has to do it. There's no way.
Yeah, I
The
think a lot of
casino,
people are really
Zizern, the
angry.
casino doesn't even get this many viewers. Quit coping. It's bots. It's bots and a multiplier. The casino
Well,
has like
I guess-
1,000 viewers.
Oh,
tops.
this is interesting. This is very interesting.
I don't know what to say. Like, this is not the guy that me and Andrew and everybody knew so many years ago. Maybe he was this guy the whole time, and nobody knew. I don't know. It just doesn't.
It's hard to believe that he's not going to
Dude,
pull a
I'm
knife out.
telling you, bro, we've
This
never-
is the best day ever.
That's
oh my
fucking
God.
funny.
the
dude.
anime in
He loves those.
like he never
That's
was even
fucking
into
funny.
mangas. Like when I knew him, he wasn't even into mangas. It wasn't until Jade turned him on to anime and manga that this I don't know, it culminated into this.
And apparently, you saw Jim in person multiple times.
Not multiple times, but one time. But that's
One
neither here.
time.
Oh, they're roasting
So is he
Zizern.
really this tall, gangly Jewish ghoul type man?
He's a white, average, tall guy.
Poor Zizern.
Crack ass, cracker.
Crack ass, crack.
In casino chat, they're saying that Worski is going to sweep up.
Fucking
Worski
BBS.
will sweep it
BBS
up.
loving asshole.
Worski loves
kill,
VTubers.
This isn't going to kill Jim, but this is going to. I can't imagine that if there's any old guard left, this is it right here. They'll just.
It's
I'm
over
talking
now.
about like people who were around during the like Jim. I
Barry
don't
was
know about
right
Jim
though.
Him, but
He's taken the Haberman route. He's gonna try and sweep up his past as much as
this
possible.
is the
But his
guy who went
footprint's
after
too
the
much.
video on the
You
tranny.
can't delete it.
He did the video on the monkey see, monkey do. I mean, he did pseudo politics. Like same dude, same guy, making these
guy.
crazy
You
things.
can tell by listening to
When he
his
posted
voice
the-
that
he
like his
posted an image-
politics haven't evolved past 2015.
Strigoi, he posted this image I saw not too long ago. He had he was like a wave for him to get to his backyard, and it was like the anime dungeon. And I called
Oh.
it. Like I called it like years ago when I said that he's sleeping on that bed, that they're not sleeping together. And I was like,
Okay.
oh, that's it right
The
there.
clip
That's
is on the farms.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Definitely not sleeping together.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be on the farm. So that's so crazy. I just don't know.
We made it. Oh, fuck you, AC Bear. You fucking queer. Kill yourself. Kill
What
yourself, bitch.
What happened?
They
You
posted a
piece of
screenshot,
shit.
but he called me a
Son of
faggot.
a
Kino
bitch.
Casino.
I'll
you
kneel on your
piece of
neck, bitch,
shit.
if I ever see you in real life. If you want to know the truth.
You got
Fucking
fucking
hate
work.
you, Mr. K.
What's the
What
thread?
a work.
This is the gym thread.
I'll just search it. I don't.
It's the gym thread. The Medicare thread.
I don't think sentiment in his career has ever been this bad.
I don't know what's going on, man. I really don't. I mean, this is
It's like
so.
it's almost
what's
unanimous.
going on.
I'm baffled. I mean, there's already people on the farms. Like, there's a guy who posted a clip saying definitely not a pedo, and half
No.
the people said
The best thing to do, Brian, is say, we all know what's going on and we know everything.
And everybody on the farms is calling people dumb that post this clip. What? How? It's like cut and dry. Like, why would he even say that? This doesn't make any sense.
Still kind of hung up on how he clarified that he said this should appeal to you people when he said that in that clip.
Yeah, he knows his audience. He knows
He
his
knows.
audience. Yeah, he knows his audience. He's always known his audience.
Contributed her all
Man,
over
this
You
makes
that
people,
had.
you people
Look,
being
and-
Gator.
You know what this does, Trigger? This makes Sargon right.
Not
Not only did
Sargon
Sargon
is so right.
out of the two of them, but it made him super right when he said that the Swedish Squad was like some grooming thing for him.
Kind of money you're bringing
Yeah.
in, are they floored by it, or if you kept
it
it
was.
down low?
Look at what it's developed
My
into.
dad has been looking.
I mean-
at
Yeah,
houses
everybody
for me,
laughed at him. Yeah,
and
that's
every time
crazy
I
how
sent him a
right
house,
Sargon
he's
was.
just
Like,
can
wow.
you afford
I
this?
forgot
I'm
that
like,
he said
I wouldn't
that.
send you to
In
look
the
at it if
history
I
now,
couldn't.
like
He's
Sargon,
like,
like really made it.
how do you
He's a
make
millionaire,
money?
and he
I'm
made
like,
it,
what
and he
do you
doesn't
mean?
have
You
to
know
do
what I do?
this.
He's like, yeah,
And
but how are you
Jim
making money?
got cancer
Like,
allegedly
I
and
just don't
is
understand.
sleeping
You're
in an
like, you
anime
just
dungeon,
talk and
literally.
play video games. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And I'm like,
Talking about
it
6-year-old
doesn't
dollies.
make sense to me
57
either. But like, I'm very
walkers. Don't
grateful
worry.
that there are
You can make it to the
people
grill.
who want to give me money.
They just
for
keep
whatever
talking
it is
about
that
how
I'm
much
doing.
money
You
that they're
wouldn't get it,
making.
Dad,
Money.
right? It's the same
We're
economy,
making so
old
much
man.
money.
Yeah, my dad's
Ooh.
very sweet though. He's
Yeah,
like, I don't
yeah.
understand
Give
how
me
you're
all your
making money,
money.
but I'm glad that you are and that you're having
Talking
fun.
about the
and
probably
it's
thinks
so they
good
make
for
a
you.
ton of money.
He probably
don't
thinks
they?
you're like a drug
it's
lord. He thinks it's
disturbing
probably
how
like
bad
you're feeding him bullshit about anime and video games. He's like, oh my
society's
god, she
so
sells
screwed,
meth.
man.
Oh my
No,
god,
he
she's involved with the
actually-
cartels.
He bought
Yeah,
my
it's because the
merch.
drugs are throwing money
Oh,
at
did he
it,
really?
too.
Yeah, I was like, Dad, you could have just asked me
Thank
to
you,
get it
Phone
for you
Zone.
for free. You didn't have to spend money
True.
on it.
Japan
Like,
is
I
going to
wanted
be the
support
richest
you.
country in the world in like
Oh,
10
that's sweet of
years.
him.
Yeah,
We're gonna
it
have
was
to
very
nuke
sweet.
that
I love my
motherfucker.
dad. My mom, not so
Again.
much. My dad's great.
So you're having him out there house hunting.
Yeah.
So, like, do you think you'll
Well,
finally
I tuned in
sat
at the
down and
right
actually
time, I
purchase the
guess. This
house
is,
by the end of the year kind of thing, or is this like
well,
something that's years
you
away?
know,
I'm not sure. It depends on what the housing
It's a
market
thing.
does because where I want to
Christmas
live
came
is
early.
incredibly expensive.
I don't know about
and
Christmas.
it
It's
makes
kinda
me feel
sad,
very
dude.
sad. Like I can't compete.
You know,
Well, no, I've been
I would
waiting
have.
for CM to
cash offer and
expose
how fast
himself as a
houses
piece
fly
of
off
shit
the
for a
market
long time
where I
now,
want to
and
live
this
because
is
I want to live
actually
near my
well,
Christmas.
I
sister.
mean,
Let's
I
go.
miss my dad.
I knew he
quite
wasn't
a
the
bit.
same.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, when
I
we
knew a
went
long time
looking
ago
for a
that he
house,
was the
we
same
kinda
guy
got
that he used to
lucky on
be
the
when I
interest
knew him,
rate,
but
and,
I didn't expect him to
but
go off the
we
rails
ran
and
into
be
a
like,
problem where it was like corporations were
mask
buying up
off
every house,
Lollicon's
and they'd come
face.
in and they'd
Like, I'm gonna
offer
make
like
Lolly
$25,000
character.
to
What the fuck?
$50,000
I'm
over
gonna
the
make
asking
a.
It is
price.
I'm gonna
bad.
sexualize
So even if
6-year-old
you
with
went
tits
in and
out.
said,
Like,
"I want to buy this
Brian,
house,"
you saw the
6-year-old.
shooting that
it's, you know,
happened in
reasonable,
Nashville, right?
feasible
you know,
to do.
like that's a
We get
kindergartner,
beaten
by
up
the
by
way. I just
the
want to let you all
government.
know
Like
that
this,
6 years old is
We
kindergarten.
couldn't compete.
Yes.
They'd make a $200,000
this guy
house
is literally
$300,000. How the fuck
grooming
do you
kids
counteroffer that?
into
I
going
Well,
don't
to
know
some
because
of the
Pipkin,
houses
talking
I
about
had like
shooting
had
up
my dad go look at,
protests.
and I
Like, what the
decided
fuck is
like
going
there's
on
no
over
way
there?
that I
who said
could
that?
compete
Who
for
said they're gonna
this.
shoot up a protest?
They got
There was
like
one
they
that
got like a
sticks out in my mind 'cause
militia.
I
They're
really
like
want a
putting on
Victorian house.
patches
I
and
love
training in the
Victorian
woods,
architecture.
and they got
There
like
was
And
just
I
a
had
shooter,
one
yeah,
house,
that was
and it was
a
up
shooter
for
for
sale for like
Pipkin, yes.
$850,000.
Yeah, the
And I was like,
What?
maybe it's in such dire
Yeah,
there's
they're
condition.
multiple
Maybe
like
I can offer like
Pittsburghs with
500,000
camo on
on
at
it. You know,
the event
500,000
with like
mortgage. I could
all
probably pay
types
that
of
off in a
military
couple
gear
years.
and fake
people
guns,
literally
and
sitting
they're
in
all
the
like
audience
set
are
6'3", like beds. It's
you're
weird.
burning their brains out. You're burning my brain. You're like, I
Oh.
made
There was an actual
$160,000 on
shooting,
merch. I
bro.
looked at
Somebody
my
was
house for
arrested.
$800,000.
Yeah,
What do you say?
Pipkin,
I'm not
yeah,
even speaking the same
last
fucking
week.
language. What is
What?
going on?
I've
Yeah.
had to show my
A
chat
Pippa
this before,
Pimpkin
too.
fan.
It's really
Yeah.
hard to
Google
explain to
Elijah
people what
Miller.
New England is like.
No.
Elijah
Like
Miller.
the house that you would see
Huh.
in like The Simpsons, right? Like the average middle class family
Dude,
house
I don't
in New
fucking-
England, that's gonna
World's
run you
gone
like
insane.
$800,000. Like
It's
you
not-
It really
it's not-
has.
live
I
that
don't
way.
even
it's-
know what
it's
to
Come
say
from
to
that
this.
job.
My mind is
Or
like,
something they wouldn't have
This
It's the
guy in the
fact that somebody
casino
that's
chat,
like,
Need
"Yeah,
for
hey, this
Sneed,
is my
says, I
anime
want the
avatar,
state to
let's talk
legally
about video
kill
games."
Jim
It's
Medeker.
like, yeah, I my drop.
Finally.
Nice.
You're like anybody tweeting about this? Like, how do I just
Yeah,
type?
I've been tweeting about it. We've all.
Did I just type Medicare? Is that gonna pop it up for me?
Yeah,
Probably.
just type Medicare. I'm sure.
I don't know what's going on.
No wonder.
I don't even know what to type.
A catapult and fucking shot him out.
Will Wicks wrote today Mr. Medicare decided to come out as a lollipop. I'm just seeing if any of his fans, like, I just want to know what his fans.
I was like, I can't afford this, but like maybe since it's in a bad condition,
His fans are eating it up.
$500,000
I love it.
He went to see it and he was like,
Okay, here we go.
They fucking love
it.
Isn't Trigger Point one of his fans? 13K combined
Yes.
on your
Big fan, pedophile, Trigger Point.
None of the
Big,
electrical
big,
outlets
very fat.
like it was
Mexican
falling apart.
too.
It was awful.
He loves
But
it.
every other house on that street had been sold and turned into a multi-family rental.
Sure.
So
Listening to Jim Medicare and Kirsch Belly laughing at us about the fart and boar fetishes and tried to cancel them.
Like, I don't think you can get
It's one of the most beautiful sounds. Okay, so his fans love this. This is even.
This is the most Jewish conversation I've heard in a long time.
And it ended up selling for like $900,000.
I'm just talking about like real estate. Like, what the fuck is this?
Dump of a shack that needed
You
so
live long
much
enough to see Jim
renovation
stream at
because someone wanted
Kirsch.
to turn it into a multi-family rental.
Oh Jesus, was the location
Autistic.
Yeah, they love it.
Medicare will die on the hill protecting his pedophile fans.
It was like 10 minutes.
We should take
from
Medicare's head
Ocean,
and
so,
stick it
like,
on
yeah, I
that
guess it
Nixon
was a pretty good
robot from
location.
Futurama before the
So
cancer.
I kind of want to touch on this if you don't mind a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
so we talked about facts.
All right, never mind. This is brain rot. I can't read any of this shit. This it's too stupid. It's way
They
too
love
stupid.
it. Well, they all fucking love it. That's the problem.
Yeah, they love it. That's. I thought maybe like if I found real fans of his, they'd be like, "What the fuck?" No,
Brian,
they
they're
all.
all brainwashed. Like,
Yeah,
the
they all
real
love it.
fans have fucked off years ago. Like, it's just all the fucking rot is left behind. All the Reddit.
Well, since I'm multi,
Do you think that
my CCV is
Are
Just
you
like
reading
Evan's
this chat?
Are
Are you reading this
buried
chat?
with their booty squad hats on?
The chat is really bad, and they know.
YouTube, and then occasionally we'll add
Zai's
in
in the gym
There's
grifter.
full
Bro,
there's
okay,
full
so it's
rebellion
on the
during
highlights
at
of
his
4,000
live stream.
current
Full
numbers,
rebellion.
And how many days a week would you say you stream?
Holy crap, Squire!
Okay. So
UBC
you have
covers
4,000
Single
every day.
mother
You're streaming about 4
bastards
days a
got
week.
molested and
$5
cry.
minimum a day.
Or Ethan
Yeah,
Rao.
did you hear her talk about her
Yeah.
childhood? She was saying like her mother would leave for weeks. She was dating neo-Nazis, getting SS tattoos, and then like renting her room out to like this black guy. It was insane.
Because they're probably thinking like, holy shit, does she have like 20,000 people?
And the black guy
Wow.
was like
So-
selling her
so-
mom weed.
Like, imagine
Are
when
you
you're
reading this chat though? It's full Civil War.
Yeah,
Well, like,
it's been
to-
like
to
that the
also
whole
put things
time.
into perspective,
Yeah.
I've built.
When their name is in
my
green,
brand
what does that
basically
mean?
around
Yeah, I don't know.
being authentic.
If
They're like
when
a
they're
model.
not
They're
a paid
subscriber.
subscriber. The green name is a paid subscriber. Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah,
can-
because they're revolting too.
Like,
Do
you know,
this.
I'm retarded and I'm
Not
wrong
good.
about things, and I just want to be like chill.
This is
Oh
fucking
shit! I
true.
accidentally subscribed. How do I
This is pure
unsubscribe?
cancer.
I really want to
Autistic
contact, see
Pippa's
what
real
people
name
watch
is
because
Nicolette
they are, like,
Pinder.
Sargon.
Wow, they're
Like,
really
Sargon had a
spamming
Twitch
everything.
channel, right?
Oh,
When-
yeah,
when
Sargon
you-
was huge.
Yeah, when you
Doxing
look at
all
our
the
Patreons,
VTubers.
I'd be
Well,
pulling in 20 to 4 grand. He'd be
yeah, the
pulling
soy.
around 10 grand.
So
And
Kill
his
'em all.
color
here.
is like a million
They're really
subs.
offended by Jim fucking.
So it's just,
Oh,
it's
look, they're
endorsing
showing
the
Pippa's.
Joe
King's one.
This
King's
one
one.
says
It's a
Autistic
solid
Pippa's
audience,
real
so
name
you're
is
on, but the amount
Nicolette
of people
Rose
enough
Pinder,
watch.
and she lives at
Yeah.
2145
That's why I
East
think-
Ellendale Avenue,
Yeah,
Dallas.
that's why I think VTubing
Oregon.
is
For what it's worth,
I
Soy
keep
Jack
saying
Party,
I'll be
they
there
are
soon.
pretty.
people are
It's
hearing
like a site
it.
of pretty
If
young
you're listening
people,
to
but
this
they
and you wanna
fucking
get
hate
I'm loading my
VTubers.
Glock right
They
now.
fucking
Zach.
hate
I'm
anime.
like,
So they're on the
busy
right
right
track.
now.
Making long form videos. They're great.
Calm down over there. No Fed posting
what-
over there.
What? We're on
you're doing.
Rumble.
It's what
Yeah, I
it's
know,
what
but still no
Pippa and all the
Fed
other people are
posting.
doing.
Yeah, they're
The
gonna
Feds
find. They're
don't
gonna find
That
me.
is perfectly
And I really
legal.
Guys,
all
I
right?
just
That's
vow.
perfectly legal
This
free
caller is
speech.
Yeah,
joking.
I really would
It's
be shocked
freedom of
if a year
speech.
or 2 years you're doing.
Brian, do you think
Uh,
Shaggy's
not
still
gonna
on his
commit
way to
any
Wow,
violence.
jail?
Gator,
Gator,
disavow
Gator
violence.
is creaming his fucking pants.
I like to try and keep myself grounded.
What?
Holy
I don't
crap.
wanna-
Do you
Gator's
think, do you
creaming
think
his
Shaggy's
pants
on
on
his way to
Twitter.
Jim's
you know,
driveway,
what,
Brian?
what if I make $1 million
I didn't hear you,
in a
Sugar.
year?
I'm sorry.
Because it's like, what if
Do you think
everything
Shaggy
goes
is on his
down
way to
tomorrow,
Jim's
right?
driveway
What
in
if
his house foot?
something happens
I don't
and, like,
believe
everybody just
so,
leaves
no.
and
Look
I
at
have no
look
money?
at the
I don't know
tweets
what
from
would
Taking
happen.
Gator
his time.
screaming.
Just pull 'em up.
Gator
Devout
mentioned. Gator, you fucking homo, dude. Look at this. Gator
loves this
mentioned.
shit.
Like if this were like you said, you know,
Gator
5 or 10 years ago,
bros.
that would've
Holy
Can you
shit.
imagine that, like,
I would've
the
gone
only
head
time
over
he gets mentioned
so-
on a Jim
Well, yeah, I mean,
stream
so you
of,
throw
like,
your
of any note?
throw your money into a savings
When
Yeah,
did they
that
even
says
mention
shit like
Gator?
this.
Nobody even heard them mention
Yeah.
Gator.
some alternative form or whatever you want to do.
No, yeah, he's
But I
hearing
mean,
it in
if
his
you're,
own
if you're
head
drawing
'cause
it,
he's
I mean,
crazy.
even if you only got another year out of it, the amount of money you're making, I mean, you
Gator.
realistically, yeah, you could buy a house and then retire, and that's crazy, right?
Cute fox. Oh
People
my
are
god.
working, like the economy is shit right now.
Oh,
This is also
shit.
the
70s into their
is
80s.
the convention
posting-
still going
Jobs that
on?
pay
He's
atrocious,
posting
you
his
know,
Mari
amounts of money.
Mari
Wow,
swag
wow,
pack.
they have no
Says,
benefits,
"Wow, I
making
pulled
fun of
Mari
themselves.
Mari from my off Kai pack.
So, I mean,
This
you're in,
day
like,
just keeps
really
getting
blessed
better.
position,
So
you know what I
many
mean?
W's."
And,
Yeah. Oh no, I rarely recognize
Yeah.
that. I talk about how I was in a good position in COVID as well.
Yeah, I'm sure your
because,
day
like,
is going
I
real
didn't
well,
get the
bro.
shot. I didn't
So
wanna
what
get
is
the
he
shot, and,
blowing
I
this
wasn't
bitch
making,
because
like,
she
any
makes a
money.
lot
I
of
was making
money?
maybe, like, $200-300 bucks a
She's
Like,
month,
what
maybe
even is
500 if
this?
I was lucky.
I don't know how
The
many viewers.
pedophile
And
ring.
so like I
Yeah,
was
that
poor
is
as
true.
fuck, but I didn't have
The
to get the
exact
shot. I wasn't
this
forced to.
equation.
And I realized that
Wow,
even though
the
I was
chat
poor as
has
fuck, I was in a
been
position to
completely
benefit from
overwhelmed.
losing my
It's
job, losing my
completely
livelihood, not being
overwhelmed.
able to pay my bills
Completely
for not
overwhelmed.
getting
Are
the
you
COVID
telling
shot.
Get
me
'em,
you don't
boys.
have a Fauci ouchie?
I do not. I'm a pure
Wow, they're
white.
going
For
hard,
some
man.
reason, they think I have
Kill
Fauci
them
ouchie.
all.
I don't. Anyway, I don't have. I never got the
This
fucking
is like
shot.
Gator's.
I'm
Yeah, like if
surprised
this
you were
is the
not
highlight of your
forced to
day, there's
considering your
something
health
wrong.
conditions.
No,
Exactly.
Something
they
really,
do the
really wrong
absolute
with you.
opposite approach to that.
But
This
oh,
is,
but Gator
so
won,
this is
guys.
insane.
Gator won.
I was kind of hoping that this was,
I can't remember.
you know,
what
like a
vaccines
bait
it
and
is. It's
switch or
to give, like,
something, you know.
approval for like pneumonias or something.
Yeah.
Pride Month for Gator.
I was under
Does
no
this
such
yet? I have not.
illusion.
Well,
You
you
know-
know, there's always a small percentage
They
that
were
something
worried
is
to
going to
even do
happen
that,
that's
even though it's, like,
unexpected, but
completely safe.
It's
this is
kayfabe.
so
You're being
bad.
worked.
Don't.
He's working you
We don't know what the
person.
fuck's
No,
wrong
it's
with you.
just so
Marking
bad.
out.
Immune system's
Thank
It's
you,
just so
Bean.
bad.
last thing we wanna do
And
is
I
fucking
expected
infect
all
piece
of the
shit.
Sweetie Squad to be
So-
like,
Infecting
it's a
the
work.
COVID
He's
your
really
kidneys
going to
to shut down?
backstab this
Yeah,
this
growing horns or something, I
disgusting
don't know.
whore who exploits
You know,
pedophiles
so,
for
yeah,
cash.
I fucking dodged that.
But no,
No, yeah, it's just
there's no
wild to
like,
me the amount of money,
there's
people out
just.
there. It makes me wonder, like with Pippa or other people.
I can't believe
like,
this is
some
real.
YouTubers have like, who do you think is like the largest right now as far as like audience retention or concurrent viewers goes?
Who could
think
I
it was
latch
that
onto who's the
Zora
biggest
before she
right now?
graduated, and I'm sure it's gonna be her again.
Look,
when
the
she
Ethan
chat
Ralph
is
Lauren, which I
spamming
think
these
is
whales and
upcoming
gorillas to
Saturday.
just like this
I'm
pedo.
pretty. I'm
I
pretty
think I would say, like,
convinced.
Fillion in the
I'm pretty
English-speaking
convinced that
sphere is
Jim and
probably
Jade
the
have been
largest
separated
that
for
I
some
know of.
time. This
And
has
what would you
sold
say
me
their
that
audience
she
size
may be
is,
in the
like, if they were
house,
to do, like, a
but they
stream or
sleep in
something?
separate beds.
I
Yes.
don't
I
think
just
she multicasts
they
yet,
they
so she's
haven't
just
fucked
on
in
Twitch,
years.
and I think she
I
gets
mean, the
between, like, 7
Gooner,
and
he's
8,000
he's
viewers per
aura
stream.
gooning like it's
How are you
fucking
guys
wild.
pulling? I just
It's
So what
disturbing.
kind of men?
Aura
What kind of men
gooning?
does
how you're
Jade
not pulling
prefer?
in,
Do you think
I mean, he
Jade
can't,
is
like,
upstairs with
he's not like
What the
actually
fuck is
what kind of
aura
guy?
gooning?
what is
aura
it, 50
gooning.
Aura
Okay, so first,
gooning.
like aura gooning is like someone who's just
75
like
for
drooling
Escalade?
over a fucking chick, bro. He's just drooling over
Oh,
her.
Well,
okay, yeah.
Like a
there
simp.
Like
are
he's
people
sucking
in
this
the
bitch
right
off.
who
He's
are
asking like
very
who's the
Yeah.
biggest we can
He
latch
is
on.
the
and
biggest
well, I
simp,
agree
yeah.
with what she's
Yeah,
saying,
it's a
but
little
she's
fucking
anime, so I
disturbing.
hate
I've
her.
never
It's
seen
a
him like
lot of
this.
Like,
simpery.
some
Yeah,
people
I
try
never
to, like,
seen this
disseminate
before
my
either.
The only, I mean, there's
research
no
and whatnot
way
and
that
talking
Jade
about
would be
what
okay
Raid
with
is,
this. Like my
and
wife
they'll be
would beat
like,
the
well,
fuck
I
out of
want
me.
to
I think
watch
most
it, but there's
people's
an anime
marriages
thing
would
in the
be
corner,
pretty
so
fucking
come back to me as
bad.
someone who's not anime
If
reporting.
you're
Well,
doing
like the way everything
Yeah,
is worded,
weird.
it's
I
like
mean, I remember,
dripping in this
kind of,
weird
as far as
sarcasm. But I
racing,
think
right? 'Cause
that
it kind of grew out of something off
the
of
only other
Texas,
reason
right?
he
Like
would do what he
Texas
did was
rules.
so that if
So, you know,
something goes
he did,
seriously
like, kind
wrong,
of
he could just
two-channel
say, "Look,
version of an image board
look at
for
what I
everybody. So,
actually said in the
but
stream,
as
and
that
this
was
was
rising,
all
anime
ironic."
and video games, that was like the two
But
fucking pillars of 4K.
Yeah, I
this
already
is
listen. I think
if
we
you
know
listen to the
though.
interview, it's not
But
though.
I think
At
we
this
know from
point, Jim.
Shaggy, from like Axel, from a lot of these guys that irony posting as a pedophile is never
Yeah.
never
I don't
works.
know
It
if this is
actually
like a
goes the
weird
opposite
morphing
direction
change
Yeah.
or
really
it's gonna
hard.
be the old
No matter
shit,
how
and
irony
Yeah,
bro
how do
you
these
are
people
about it.
never learn?
like who's using stuff like image
I don't
boards
know.
anymore
They
to
just
be
don't.
honest, or forums? I mean,
Yeah,
they just move
Perspicacity
to
Groiper Star says, why would he do that? Why would he do that? Meaning, like, why would he snake her? He can't sell them super chats if he snakes her.
I don't think he's
Right,
snaking
yeah.
though. I think he's like looking for a new fucking girl.
And like
to,
Jim
like,
has mentioned money this whole stream, all he cares about is money, 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 money. Like he's, he has no morality left. It's all about money.
What dying man cares this much about money?
someone who's trying to pay his cancer bills.
Someone who's
or
going to
something.
hell. Someone who's fucking going to the deepest, darkest pit of hell.
He's dying. What is he worried about paying his cancer bills? I thought he's going to be dead any day. This is not
I
what
don't know, man.
dying
This
people
is
worry
kinda,
about.
this is like really sad. I think
I don't.
I'm gonna check out on this.
Yeah,
It's just
I'm
kinda
feeling
depressing.
kind of the same way, Brian.
I don't
be
even like it's a terrible way to end the weekend. I mean,
Six digits, but that's
I-
fine. That's all
Are
right.
you
I
kidding
think a
me?
lot of people A lot of people
No, I
started their
kind of agree
streaming
with
careers.
Brian. This is really
Look,
tough.
we didn't
Come
get
on,
Gator, but we
no,
got
no,
this.
Well, you
Cut
heard
a
her, folks. She's got
promo.
a
Let's
hidden
go.
under
Look,
Get a
this
promo
is
going.
this
I don't know.
is
I
the
think a lot of
best.
people
Like,
started their streaming
Die,
careers.
piece
Did
of
you
shit.
really?
Actually,
Let's get him die. Let's get a fucking promo going. Fuck you, Jim, you piece of shit. You fucking pedophile. You've been grooming kids for fucking 15 years online.
Brian, Jim
Treating them like
slandered your
fucking
good
dogs.
name.
If I tried to pay more than
Huh?
$10,000, he had to
I
report
said
it to the
Jim
IRS.
slandered
So I
your
was like,
good
oh,
name,
oh, okay.
Why is he
and
bringing me
now
up
it's
to this
his
fucking
time
VTuber pedophile?
Holy
to
shit.
pay
Yeah. By the
the
way, I hope
piper.
you're paying taxes.
But he brought me up to the
I
No,
pedophile.
I'm just
Pretty fucking
saying
weird.
he
I complain about them every
slandered
day
you
I
in the
file it. I
past.
fucking hate it. I hate
Yeah, he's
taxes
done a
so
lot of
much.
slandering
Holy
towards me.
shit.
A lot of
'Cause
people
I
have.
literally seen
If I just held a grudge
creators,
towards everybody, I'd be fucking
there's
dead
like
by
one
now.
or two that are really naive and they don't understand they have to file taxes,
True.
right? They think it's like automatically done magically for
I
them.
don't know, man.
It's all with you,
Then there's
Perciv.
some that just, it's almost like they're phobic.
I
They're
don't know.
scared
This
of
is all
it. Like,
depressing.
they're-
I mean,
they're
like,
worried
do
to
I
do
really
it.
need to cut a
And then it
promo? I mean,
builds
look
up
at
over
him.
years until they finally get the tax
I mean, look
bill
at him. He
due,
just
and
said he
it's like
wanted to
5
put a
years worth of bills,
kindergartner
like,
with
shit, I'm
tits
going to
on as his
prison.
avatar.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say exact
Do
numbers.
you really?
Oh, man.
Yeah, it is pretty. It's
Like,
pretty
what do I
fucking-
need? What do I say? Like, he's proven my point. Jade's gone. I sat there and said that she's gonna sell that fucking house the moment he's dead, and she's probably gonna sing like a canary on Ralph's stream. Now, I'm pretty fucking convinced.
They tack on
Let's
fees
go.
for underpaying.
Like, that's what I
And
believe.
so
I mean,
not
this
only
this
did I have
tells
to
me
pay
that
$100,000
she's
in
definitely, if
taxes
she's
just
in the
for that
house,
taxes,
they
right,
do
was
not
paid.
fuck, and
But
they
I
do
got
not.
hit with, I think it was like
They're not in a good, in a good way.
She probably
fees
never talks
for
to him. She probably just stays
underpaying.
upstairs with
And the
Tyrone
tax
all day.
coupons are
It's
I don't
with
know.
Tyrone.
I don't know. But I hit it on the nail. I hit it on the nail.
No,
I
it's
think.
like a Somali. It's
everything is just
what
a
is the
guess.
Somali
Yeah,
Tyrone?
Too wrong.
What do the
Like,
Somalis name
it's
their
just like,
kids?
like you can't.
See, now,
Just
you
imagine your
made the
wife likes
classic
watching the
fuck up,
streamer just sitting
because
next to you while
Gator
you're
was
talking, like
nearly
drooling
specific
over
about
some
her federal
fucking anime
taxes and the amount of
character.
autism on display
Your wife is
on
right
what
next to you,
cats
bro.
will
Like,
buy.
you can just plow her.
My
They will
wife would
magically
kill
figure
me.
out
She'd
now
split
what
my
tax
fucking
bracket
throat.
you're
Well,
in.
it's not even about killing
no,
you.
no.
It's
I said
like,
it was
dude,
over
you have a
100,000, but I
physical
didn't
woman
say
in your
how much
house.
over.
And from what I recall,
but
she
now we know
may be
we're talking
Asian, but
6
she
feet. I
wasn't
was
like
like 6'2",
physically bad
6'3".
looking, right?
Jim is smart.
Back then, I don't know what
She
she
was
looks like
eating
now.
more,
Her
so
over
I
here in
mean,
a
She could be
box.
like,
I'm gonna buy
she could be
should
like
know how to
built
throw
well.
it back.
Oh,
because
good.
I think they're pretty. Okay.
Everything all right?
I'm living in the suburbs. Ralph is living in a fucking
I don't know,
shack
man.
in Mexico, and you're buying Victoria.
I mean,
houses.
if you got
He's
to,
eating
you're
quarters
drooling
out of
over
garbage cans
an
and
avatar
buying
character,
the
and your
peanut
wife's in the
butter
house. Like, your
Put
priorities are
on
fucked.
Fox
So
ears, you know?
either
Oh
A,
my
Yeah.
God,
she's
I put the
gone,
ears on. I'm gonna
or
start
B, you're
bouncing
just
around,
separated,
fucking
and
put
you're like,
tits
you
on.
can't
I'm gonna
control
raise
yourself
some
because you haven't
money
had
here.
sex in like
Is this
God
what
only
you
knows
have
how
a
long.
midlife crisis?
It
Well, he's
is.
got a poster
It's
of
an end of life
PPP on his
crisis.
wall.
Christ Almighty.
Like, who wants
I
to
was
go and
born.
fuck in
I
a
was born
room
way
where
too
you have a fat
early.
fucking
Oh my
lard
God,
on
this
your
is the
wall?
money.
That's why I
This is
said.
the
I
money.
Wait,
was like,
Even
where
that.
is this picture?
merch every
Wow.
time he has a stream.
Where's
So he
this
makes
picture?
Some, like, cringe anime Fox blob merch for his stream today.
What picture?
Here, you know what, guys? Hold on. Do you mind if I get
You know,
one
Where's
question?
the
she's like,
picture
oh,
of
should I- she
PPP
actually
being
talked
on
to me.
his
She's like, should I
wall?
do like a
What is
little-
this?
Hold on,
On Jim's
hold on.
wall?
Hold on,
There's a
hold on.
poster
No, that's
on
from the
Jim's
picture. It's the
wall.
poster.
Hold on.
It's the Chud Bud
Hold on.
poster.
I have
Oh,
I have a
okay.
female's
He's got the
perspective.
Chud Bud poster
Hey,
on his
it's,
wall.
like,
Guys,
probably
guys,
All
not.
right,
She's
yeah.
You
Female's
covered it,
perspective.
Mystic.
to make sure I don't have audio
Female's
issues.
perspective, okay? If
Yeah,
they're
you're
done-
talking
Upstairs,
about,
she
yeah.
probably
I mean, there's a lot of
Person.
people
Go
on
ahead,
that
Brian.
picture.
Let's let
Yeah,
Brian
but he's
finish,
not-
please.
Oh,
Big
shit.
She's
guy
gonna
on
take
there.
a belt to my
Female
ass.
perspective. My wife's right here, okay? I'm going to ask you right now. If I'm doing my show, you know my show, and I bring on one of those anime avatar women, you know,
Yeah,
the
even
VTubers,
Nick Coleman says,
and I'm
"What
hitting
the
on her
fuck
the whole
happened to?"
time
Perciv, hold
while
on,
talking
please.
about money, and you're sitting there. What would you do? Well, are we done?
I mean, yeah, you're talking to somebody romantically, then yes.
There you go. We're done. See what I mean? Makes sense, right?
Yes.
Based.
Jade's gone.
Yes.
True.
Based
Jade's
and
gone.
true.
It's like it doesn't make any sense. I'm coming there. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm like blown away by it. Because it's
It
like
doesn't make any sense. No.
no, she's gone. He's like fiending, bro. He's gone. He's looking for the most. And he's like, not only is he saying that, like, listen what he's asking questions, like, who's the biggest, who makes the most money, who can I interview?
Right. Well, he wants to know who he's going to leech off.
Dude, no, I mean, you guys are seeing it from the money side. He makes money regardless. I'm not even thinking about the money side. You know what I'm thinking of? This is like the love boat. He's hopping from which one he can like latch onto and try to get in them DMs.
Yeah, but his whole thing is he's dying.
Yeah, but it's Jim. You know what I mean? That's
I guess.
So does that make does it make him like necrophiliacs or something?
Person. Just like
I mean, I don't know the guy like you knew him, but
let me
you
put it
say
this
that's
way.
how he is. I trust you.
You guys will understand this. This isn't even how I know him, okay? Put yourself in Jim's position. He's never been told he's wrong. He's never had a bad stream, okay? His ego is through the fucking moon. Even he gets paid no matter what he does. He can sell hats, be a sellout, says whatever. People love him, right? There's no way his ego isn't out of whack. If Ralph's ego was out of whack back in the day, his ego is way out of whack. Like, he's delusional, even saying half the shit he's saying on stream, right? So, like,
Right.
he probably thinks
Yeah.
to himself, "Oh, I can get one of these VTuber girls that are really rich, even if I'm dying or whatever, because I'm Jim. Like, I'm that guy. Like, I'm the big." You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
this is.
You
this
think
is-
he's shopping? You think he's
Yes.
actually
He
shopping?
wants a new bitch.
Don't take my word for it, person. Listen to what he's saying. He's got money. Why does he need money? The house is paid off.
He's saying he's poor.
I mean, if you had Jade, you'd probably want a new bitch too. Like, I don't blame him.
You want to throw Jade to the curb.
You know,
I'm
Jade's
just
cooking
saying.
him dog and
Don't take
fucking
my-
fried
don't take my
rice
word
every
for it,
day.
person.
He's telling this bitch he's poor.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
Jim, you
don't
eat rice now.
You don't take my word for it, person. Just listen to what he's saying to her. Listen how he
Well,
talks.
no,
to her.
I actually don't even disagree with anything that you're saying, actually. I think there is evidence for everything that you're saying. It's just kind of wild.
Well, she's gone. But anyways, I'm going to get off, boys. That was...
Yeah,
is
we're
all
gonna
depressing.
wrap it up too. But yeah, thank you for coming on, Brian. Good takes.
All right, take it easy.
care, brother.
Salute
Take
to
it
Brian.
easy. All right, guys. Final thoughts. Let's run it through. We got to wrap up here.
We're not gonna. You're not.
Nigga, I'm done, man.
There's
Like, I didn't
nothing
even.
else of value in this.
Yeah, like, look, I'm tired. I got.
But that
Well
one
done,
clip
Brian.
was enough for me. I can't really listen.
Uh,
I have a lot of gator footage I have to go through. You know.
yeah, it's true. And I got completely destroyed today as far as my time goes. So I had a
Yes.
lot of stuff to do today. So
Don't worry, Killer. We will get to Gator. We will.
I
find
looked through a lot of gator footage early this morning and afternoon, and I didn't really find anything of value.
I
was
found a lot
surprised.
of cringe shit, but I didn't find Gator. Well, we
Yeah.
might have some highlight. We will have a good highlight reel though for the next Gator Watch episode.
Yes, we will.
Like, I still think he just didn't go.
It's kind of looking that way because I
just
looked
don't think
pretty
that's
thoroughly.
He was too broke. He couldn't afford it. You know, it's tough.
Yeah.
but it's the way it is. You know, the economy right now is awful. If you're poor, the economy.
Yeah, for real.
You know, so
A lot of people saying Gator is ready to true out.
But like I said, he could have been that one guy that was like the Sasquatch dude. The Sasquatch.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, there were a few trannies in dresses that look just like Gator. We have screenshots circulating, you know. We'll have to do it again, but it doesn't look like anybody's discovered Gator, and I am curious if he was actually there or not.
I don't think he was there.
Because there's no evidence. Gator hasn't posted any evidence that he was actually there. Has he?
Well,
No.
he claims to have gotten this Mari.
I mean, he's got what, about like $500 worth of merch in the one picture.
He said, "Oh wow, I pulled Mari from my off-kai pack. This day just keeps getting better. So many dubs."
Yeah, but it's a picture of nothing.
It's a picture of a Mari,
picture of a
Mari
child.
card. Yeah, it's a picture of a child.
child.
There's not. It's not on a table. It's not on anything. It's
Well,
just it's a literal thumbnail.
He's cropped the image to preserve his location.
Well, I mean, that could have come from anywhere. Could have come from anyone's account.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like he is reposting like everything, but he's not posting anything himself. Total Gator victory, more like total Gator L, because we were in Gator's head the whole weekend. He was so concerned with us, so concerned with owning the A-logs. He couldn't even enjoy himself.
Yeah, Gator posted a lot of pictures of himself last year and all this stuff, and he didn't post anything this year.
He looked like he was having such a good time last year. This year, not so much.
He didn't even go. There's no pictures that he took of this convention.
Wrong. I haven't even left my hotel room. Where the fuck is that? Where the fuck is that video, Gator, you faggot? If you're at Offkai and want a Narissa, Doki, Bird, or Matara bag, look below.
He tweeted SOR.
Where the fuck? Where the fuck is it? Where
Are
is
you
your
looking?
video, Gator?
Are you looking in the media?
Oh yeah, you're right. I should look in media.
Yeah, look at media.
Oh, here it
Careful
is.
not to
You see that
go
watch?
fucking wrong shit.
Yeah, I'm not the guy.
You seen that watch?
You see that watch?
You
Yeah,
see
I'm not the
my-
guy in the pink hat. Sorry, I haven't even
See
left my
this
hotel room
$5
yet.
watch?
Maybe
My
it was a bad
Casio.
idea to try to look for a fat bearded white guy at a
I'm
convention
so
that's full of
cool.
fat bearded
Oh,
white
take
guys.
off the
this
watch.
Fucking
nerd
retard.
watch. I have this nerd
Don't
see
be
watch.
that
so
watch?
offended, Gator.
Yeah, I'm not
Don't
the
be
guy
so
in the
offended,
pink
Gator.
hat. Sorry, I haven't even left my hotel room yet.
I'm the guy in the pink
Maybe
hat.
it was a bad idea to try to look for a fat bearded white guy at a convention that's full of fat bearded white
Hey,
guys.
Gator,
Fucking
how come your
retard.
voice doesn't sound
Joke's
like it
on
normally
you.
does? That's weird.
Yeah.
Joke's on
What's
you.
going
I'm a
on?
fat
Why
Well,
is
bearded
whose
white
voice
guy.
is that, Gator?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a fucking. I don't know. It doesn't sound like Jim like it usually does. This is weird.
It's a crisis actor.
Yeah, I think this is a fake Gator. But yeah, I don't think he went. Plus, those curtains are kind of drab to be from a hotel.
Oh, this is a picture he took. Oh, fuck. Sawa. Oh, shit. Maybe you can find him in this VTuber's, at Sour Grape. Hold on.
Where's that even taken? That doesn't even look like it was at Offkai.
Grape. VA. Okay, well, this is the Sawa Grape. This is the VTuber. I wonder if but see, there's no stream. Maybe it's like on Twitch or something.
It might be on Twitch. Mind you, a lot of them this year didn't stream their
No, they all did like secret streams.
yeah, like on
Fuck.
Discord.
Oh no. Huh.
Well, that's where all
Right.
the degeneration happens, is on Discord. So.
Damn. Well, I don't know. I'm sure
What time was that up? What time was that up?
This was at 8:30. Oh, but he was taking pictures and then he would post them later. Like he was
Yeah.
he was
'cause
doing like
that looks
OPSEC
like
shit.
it's in the... Well, what's weird is why? Look at all this shit in the background.
Was this in the porn area? Like the NSFW
What
no
area
filming
is
area?
that? I don't remember an area that looks like this.
It's
There's all
probably
this,
the
like,
porn area.
shit. But yeah, look at all this shit in the background now. Doesn't
I don't
look
know
very
where that is.
professional. It does look like the vendor area, but the vendor
For
area.
all we know, that wasn't even this year. I mean, who knows what these pictures
Or
are?
it could have been at a different convention because there are other like.
I didn't
versions
see
of
anything
Offkai.
that even looked like that.
Oh, look. Raphael Mania, one of the biggest fags VTubers, is a bridge too far, so even this nigga is turning on Medicare. Okay.
I hope everyone has filled out their Ralph apology forms.
Yeah, guys.
Fill those out. Send them to Ralph.
And
Send them to
hope
Ralph
for
with
mercy.
a nice letter saying, you know.
It was an okay stream.
I think Kirsch has a cute laugh.
Oh God.
If you like the Jewish lady laugh, I guess.
She does have a Jew laugh, yeah.
It's tough world.
Okay, final thoughts for real this time. We got to close this up. Close this bitch up. Dixon, you want to go? Dixon,
Jim, you're a
or-
pedophile piece of shit and you should die in a fucking hole. How dare you fucking invite a fucking VTuber on your stream? I get home from fucking work and I see Jim fucking streaming with some goddamn fucking whore piece of shit. This bitch, I didn't even listen to any of that shit. I just hope this bitch dies with a bullet to the head. Jim, instead of a hat, you should sell a bullet to every fan's head. Fuck you, Jim. Die in a hole. Andy Worski, good luck
Based.
on that hernia surgery. It's probably going to go bad. You're probably going to die. Your penis is going to fall off, and I hope you suffer. It's going to hurt really bad. You pedophile. You stream CP on 22819. Faggot, die. Let's see. PvP, dude. Stroke. Have a stroke. Die. Enough on that fat faggot. Pumpkin ass looking nigga.
Thank
Oh
you,
yeah,
Dixon.
Josh, of course. Josh
Thank you.
Moon. Joshua
Josh Moon.
pedophile Moon. Joshua Cooner Troon. Kill yourself now, you pedophile faggot. Hope you die. Hope you fucking suffer. Hope someone breaks in your fucking window and slits your throat like Jack the Ripper, you fucking faggot. Die, 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 die. There you go. There's your promo.
That was beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
amazing.
Dixon does a
Beautiful.
sector in a mouth.
Yeah, follow Dixon Does the Sector on YouTube. Post it in the Rumble chat. Shout out to Dixon.
Truly.
We're gonna find that house, Josh. Wherever you are.
Yeah, this is peacefully, of course. You know, all those bullets that are fired are being fired in a suicidal
video.
manner by the
Yeah.
people themselves.
In GTA 6 when it comes out soon, hopefully. Hopefully,
Yes.
Josh Moon dies before GTA 6 comes out.
Yes. Okay, next. Killer. Oh, you son of a bitch. You haven't talked this whole time, have you?
He just likes to chill. I don't think
He's just a chiller.
He's one of those people who likes to sit in here muted, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he
Strigoi.
says it's easier to listen for him on Discord. I guess that makes sense.
Strigoi, final thoughts, sir.
Are you recording, sir? Killer.
Jim lost.
Well,
Sargon
it's a
won.
fucking stream. I mean,
Ryan won. Ralph won. We all won.
yes, true.
Yes. I agree.
Okay, Persip, final thoughts.
I'm just listening to this as we're doing this stream, and I'm so disgusted. I really don't know what else to say except he's so impressed by $160,000 in 3 weeks. That's what he wants to do, sell hats.
Yes.
It's very depressing, sir. That's my final thought is it's just real depressing.
It is.
And we really have to push back against this VTuber crap. Getting
Well, hopefully
dangerous. now.
Jim has signed his own death warrant with this.
I hope so, but I don't know. There's way more pushback than I ever thought there would be against this crap. So we'll see
Squire.
what happens.
Final
Oh,
thoughts, sir.
Oh.
The Kino
What?
Shan followed Jim too. Not good.
I mean, where do we go from here, boys? Like, there's multiple paths forward now at this point. Now, Jim has gone full mask off, but who is going to take advantage of the situation? You know, there's lots of people that could take advantage of it. And,
Me.
yes, Persip could, you know.
Hopefully the FBI takes advantage and arrests all these niggers.
But I don't know. I
Casting
think
Network.
I want to believe that there's some righteous individual out there, you know, someone with a fear of God that is
Yes.
just going to wake up and just smite this.
I
fuck.
want it to be done legally. I want to see it on
hope
public
so.
television. Public
'Cause there-
execution. Drawn and
I
quartering.
think there's a couple people that could actually, you know, unseat Daddy Jim. But the question
Right.
is, will they have the resolve?
They have to
Well, they have
reach
the-
out their hand.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
well,
I can think of two people that would be good candidates, but we'll see.
Oh.
we shall see.
We'll see.
All right. Well, thank you guys for calling in on the impromptu Jim Snipe, where we made up all the ground we lost during the gator hunt, where Daddy Jim self-immolated. He lit
Daddy
himself
Jim
on
had to
fire.
sweep it up for the Gator one
It's
last
been a
time.
great weekend, boys. I will say that. It's
True.
been a fantastic weekend. I've been having so much fun.
Yeah, we did have a lot of fun.
And I think we have to do some kind of roundup with all the great footage from this weekend, because there was some great shit that we saw.
Yeah. I
We'll have
say
to
we
do
do
some
it.
we'll have to do some kind of roundup.
Yes. All right, gentlemen. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Peace, juice.
Ooh, juice.
Juice.
Ladies and gentlemen, good night.
Standing on the edge of the crater, like the prophets once said, and the ashes are all cold now, no more bullets, and the embers are dead. Whispers in the air, tell the tales of the brothers gone. Desolation, devastation. What a mess we made when it all went wrong. Watching from the edge of the circus for the games to begin. Gladiators draw their swords, form their ranks for Armageddon. I'm nuclear, I'm wild, I'm breaking up inside. A heart of broken glass, deep inside the abandoned child. Standing on the edge of the underworld, looking at the abyss. And I'm hoping for some